CIA is trying to take you out?
I wouldn't say they're trying to take me out. If they wanted to take me out, they could probably easily take me out. But they are. I am being monitored. Absolutely.
And how do you
They can
know
go to
that?
hell though.
How do you know that?
Uh, because of the history of your country and the things that's transpired in my life. See, you
Okay.
guys are the lower. You guys are the. Listen,
But
you're
why
the lower
today are we
level.
bringing this up? Why today?
Because did you just see what just happened just now?
What just
I'm on.
happened?
I'm on. I'm on one phone. I don't know how that happened just now. Just a lot of things, but that's just something that just I don't know that you've ever seen that before. I'm on one phone on one account. That wasn't a clone account.
Yes. So you're saying because two different Julian accounts came up, the CIA is on your ass.
Well, I don't know if I can call it the CIA, but what I will
Mhm.
say is, um, governmental agencies, secretive governmental agencies, your people does have a history of doing that. So it's not like I'm saying something that your people have not been caught doing several times. This is what y'all do. You're so insecure of Black Power. You're so insecure of what might come out of my mouth.
Yeah, but I enjoy it because I find it very entertaining. Anytime you come up here and make yourself look like a complete moron, like I'm a big fan. That's why my
Uh,
platform exists. Once again, it's to embarrass
and listen,
Muslims, Democrats, and black supremacists.
I appreciate you for being so dumb and not realizing the
Yes,
power that you give. I
yes,
appreciate
I'm the
that.
dumb one. Yes, out of the two of us, I'm the dumb one. No problem.
Hey, Dave, there's some real wise friends. Well, not necessarily friends of yours, but there's some real wise Zionists who know and understand exactly the words that come out of my mouth. Which, by the
Okay.
way, we're tentatively set up for this weekend, and I'm going to destroy this dude about who the real children of Israel are, who the real Jews are. I'm going to destroy them.
And I'm sure handfuls of people will enjoy it.
It'll be more than a handful. Don't
I said
kid yourself.
handfuls, plural.
Well, it'll be more than handfuls, plural.
But
Don't kid
Julian,
yourself.
your argument is very simple. Black people are the original Jews.
Yes.
I asked you a very simple question. What
Uh
is the most reliable document throughout the world, anywhere in the world, that
huh.
puts black people or African Americans
Uh
or Africans and original Jew in the same
huh.
sentence?
Right.
And
And I'm
uh,
going to articulate it. I listen, and
okay,
to all the crackers listening, because Dave really doesn't understand Judaism. But to all you crackers listening,
but you could teach
I'm
me.
going to articulate it very well.
Hello, Julian.
You
Is there
can't teach. You can't
anywhere?
teach. You can't teach.
Right, you're pulling a B
Go,
love.
go.
Can't teach. But
No, you can't teach anybody that don't want to learn that.
that's fine,
See,
and I want to
your
learn.
agenda, you're not trying to learn. What you're trying to do is debunk something that can't be debunked.
Okay,
But see, the wise
but
Jews, they understand that. They understand exactly what my teaching is. They understand exactly who I am. And so, and I would have loved to have you're the one who inspired me to have the debate, Dave.
yes,
You
you
did.
you should have the debate, just not like it's a dumb debate, right?
No, it's
Because
not.
once
It's not
again,
dumb.
if I said to you that Republicans run this country, I could
Uh-huh.
go online and cite many sources that we have the House, the
You can,
Senate, the
you can,
White
you
House, the
can.
Supreme Court, but you can't give me one single document anywhere in the world that
Uh,
says black people are the original Jews.
oh, yes, I can.
And that's why it's a
Oh,
dumb
yes, I
debate.
can.
Oh, okay, go ahead. I have Google
I'm not
open.
gonna. You listen, listen.
I'm willing to
I'm
learn
not.
right now. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm not gonna fall for that.
Oh,
Where
okay.
you can control the narrative of what I say and how I say it. Are you? Do
No, no,
you think
no,
I'm?
Julian. It's not what you say, right? What you say, who
Uh,
gives a fuck? What I'm looking
right.
for is anybody besides you that
Oh,
says, okay,
I'm gonna come with scholars. I'm gonna come. Believe me,
scholars.
I'm gonna come with ammunition, bro.
Name one
This
scholar.
is why
Name
I'll
one
bring. Listen,
scholar that says black people are the
I,
original Jews. Go.
I'm going to bring Jewish scholars up
All right,
to
so
admit it.
nobody.
Okay. You would know their names anyway, Dave.
Well, I could Google it, right? That's why I have Google open.
No, Google is not enough.
Oh, wait, Google.
And listen,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go
come
ahead.
with archaeology. I'm gonna come with biblical. I'm already gonna tell them what I'm gonna do, and they're not gonna stop it.
Okay.
biblical, archaeological,
Hmm.
historical, and genetic.
Okay. So
And genetic.
where can I find any of those right now?
I will be announcing the date. It looks like it's tentatively set for this weekend. And you won't be able to hit the mute button or the drop button. You won't be able to do it. So all
That's a
you
call.
cracker Jews, go ahead and get your lurk accounts and shit together. But you ain't got to worry about it. I'm gonna record it anyway. We're
Anybody
gonna
that
settle this. We're gonna settle this once and for all. You are not the chosen people. You're the frozen people. W Hamas. You're the frozen people. W Houthis.
what?
You're the frozen people. W hypersonic
Be
missiles.
honest. When was the last time you did drugs?
You want to count
I've never done a
caffeine?
drug in my life.
I drank
When
some
was,
coffee today.
that's not a drug. When was the last time you did an illegal drug?
An illegal drug? Never.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say never. Before I became a Muslim, I probably tried it all. Never smoked crack though, and never did heroin. Everything else, yeah, I did it.
Okay. And you became a Muslim, and that's what made you stop, or you became a
Hmm.
Muslim to like? Is that why you became a Muslim to stop drugs?
Well,
Or
when I got injured a few years back, I did CBD for pain, and that's I guess you can call that marijuana pain when
right?
I got injured. But yeah, no, I don't do drugs. Come on, man. I'm high on life.
High on
I'm
life.
high on life. You know, Dave, I'm going to ask you something. Do you really believe that all the hell that the United States of America has done to black people and indigenous people, not just in America, but all over the world, do you really think y'all going to get away with this? You don't think God is going to judge America? You really believe that America, just like Israel, they
Hmm.
really believe they're going to get away with this? That's what's hilarious to me.
Wow.
It's hilarious to me.
Once again, I just want to be clear. I predicted that your meltdown will continue, and you will be just like Kanye, coming in here crying that you
Mhm.
sucked off your cousin.
Really.
And that's where we're heading. Like you don't need.
Do,
I don't even think you understand
do
what the fuck you said.
You have listened to me for a year and a half. Does it
I
come off
have,
to
and you're
you
getting more and more
that
unhinged,
I'm
especially when you
someone?
talk about the
Do
Middle East.
I really sound like someone who would say that he sucked off his cousin? Seriously, Dave.
I'll be honest. Whenever I first met you when we were debating
Face, bro.
Democrats, I did not think I would hear how anti-Semitic you are. And then the war came into my broadcast, and here we are.
I'm anti-Semitic because you say I'm anti-Semitic.
Okay, well, do you hate Jews?
No, I don't. I'm trying to share. I'm trying to share the live real quick. No, I don't hate Jews.
Oh, okay,
What have I ever done to a Jewish person?
gotcha. How about
Because I'm
for
critical. Oh,
okay?
they're above critique, right? No one can criticize them, right?
Mm,
No one can. And
go
and, and
ahead.
if and
Go ahead.
if I'm blessed enough, if I'm blessed enough to run into a Dapper or Hamar, which I won't because they're cowards, right?
Oh,
But if I'm blessed enough to run into them, it won't be them getting sent to the emergency room. It won't be because they're Jewish. It's because they crossed the line dealing with my daughter. So don't try to make that into a Jew thing. But I live in Las Vegas, as you know. There's a lot of Jews in Las Vegas. They hold their heads down and they shut the fuck up. You never see them. You never fucking
What?
see them. You never see them in Vegas.
Don't make me get Schnitzel in here.
Man, Snitsel, come on, Dave.
Schnitzel's right in Vegas. He'll come
Dave,
fuck your day up.
you know what the problem is, Dave? You're like Dana White. You're hyping these movies. One of them is actually going to buy the hype, and you're going to get them fucked up in front of everybody. And there's a good chance I might go to jail. But by the time you guys finish laughing about me being in jail, I'll be out, and they'll
Right.
still be in the fucking hospital recovering. And it's
Which
going to be because of you.
then, once again, it's great to act all tough now, but why did you give Rafa the wrong address?
I'm telling you, I didn't get Rafa the wrong address.
Okay,
And you
once again,
and
Julian,
you keep repeating that lie. We can settle it. Rafa can pull up right fucking now. He won't. You
yeah.
know he won't.
Once again,
I
I
know
don't
he
know where
won't.
Rafa is, and
Yeah, he disappeared after that night. Didn't he fucking
what are you talking
disappear?
about? He's in
Ain't
here
heard from him
almost
since.
daily.
He ain't said
Regardless,
shit to me.
well,
He ain't said shit to me.
you gave
I will
uh
fuck him. Listen,
wait,
your
hold
mouth is
up,
gonna get him fucked up.
get
Your mouth.
Rafa fucked up.
Yes, your mouth is going to get him
Oh,
fucked
that
up
is dumb. That is
because
dumb.
he supposedly pulled up after 2 hours after I fucking left. It's clear that he doesn't want. He's a 60-year-old fucking man, dude.
Yeah,
Stop,
but when you say I didn't give a
stop,
fake
bro.
address, it's either you're lying or Google Maps is lying.
Or the Jew Rafa is lying
No, no, no,
because
no. This has nothing to
if
do with
if
no.
it's a miscommunication, we can clear it up right now, and I'll meet him right fucking now.
No, you want to live to see NFL Week One, do you
No,
not?
no, come on, bro.
You don't
Come
want
on,
to
it's a
watch
it's
the
a
Cowboys
60.
and the Eagles tonight?
Are they playing? They play tonight. Are they playing tonight?
NFL kicks off tonight.
Oh, that's right. That shit's probably fixed too. Don't bet your money on that shit.
Okay,
Anything
so but
anything these people got their hands in is fucking crooked.
who's these
Crooked.
people?
You know who these people are.
So you're saying the
You
Jews
know,
are now fixing
and you
NFL
and
games?
you say that I'm crashing out, right? No, I'm fucking happy and excited that I get to watch these fuckers bleed out slowly. I get to
Who?
watch Israel bleed the fuck out slowly. I get to listen to them every fucking night come on here acting as if they're winning when the whole world can fucking see they're getting their asses handed to
But you, what do you say all the time? You're like, it's the will of Allah, right?
them.
If everything's the will of Allah, why is Gaza the way that it is?
What is the
Why are Muslims throughout the world murdering each other? Why are Muslims putting on suicide vests and
I
killing
just
themselves and
I
others?
just I just told you they're not Muslims. Like that
What
is an
about that? Wait,
oxymoron.
the people in Gaza, are they Muslims?
Some of them are Muslims, some of them are
Okay.
Christians.
So,
They're various religions.
why would Allah allow what's going on over there? Like things aren't going
What
well.
Allah is standing behind, in my belief,
Uh huh.
it's obvious to me that Allah is standing behind the Muslims because all you can do is talk shit about
You mean behind the
Iran.
Muslims?
No, they've
What
been
the fuck?
talking shit about Iran for the past 40 fucking years and haven't fucking done nothing. A bunch of barking but haven't bitten.
Yeah, but
And when
hold
they
on, hold
tried to
on.
bite, Iran bit back, and the
What the
Jews
fuck? What a
and the
tongue
state of
twister.
Israel backed down.
Yeah, but why would Allah allow what's going on over there to happen if everything's at His will or however you phrase it?
What do you mean? Why would he allow
Like,
hypersonic missiles to?
I mean,
What do
let's
you
be
mean?
honest. Things are not going well, right? Throughout
For
the
who?
world, things aren't going well for Muslims as a whole, right?
Well, someone,
Where throughout the world are Muslims thriving?
the middle. Well, they're in the middle of a fight right now.
Okay,
They're in the middle of a fight that America wants no parts of. How about you admit that?
okay.
America wants no parts of Iran. They don't. They backed out against the Houthis. Yeah, Trump moved those ships the hell out of the Red Sea. This is a fact, and
I
it's
mean,
cute to me,
like
Dave.
it's kind
It's
of
cute to
like
me how every night you come and you try to deflect as if that's not happening.
right,
You
but
said when Trump came into office, the hostages will be returned and Hamas will be destroyed. I'm waiting. When's
understood.
that gonna happen?
But it's kind of like me being a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, and I know they suck. They have sucked for a very long time. In
Hmm.
2014, that was like an amazing year. I went to the wild card game where Cueto dropped the ball, and it was like, I don't know, it was an amazing time. But if I look in the mirror, I have to admit that my team sucks, right? They're
Hmm.
struggling. Why
Hmm.
is it that you and every other Muslim that comes up here, why is it that you guys can't look in the mirror and say our religion sucks? We're doing nothing but committing terrorist attacks. We're not winning anywhere,
Hmm.
and things are rough right now. So
Are
go
you
ahead.
Al Qaeda and ISIS Muslims? Are you
What would you
calling them
call?
Muslims?
What would you call it?
Those are not Muslims. Those are terrorists.
Okay, okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay,
Hmm.
keep going.
Okay, well, if 17 of the 19 hijackers were Saudi Arabians, why is America friends with Saudi Arabia? Why is Donald Trump shaking hands and lifting sanctions off the former leader of ISIS and Al Qaeda? I'll wait, white boy.
But you
You talk about
remember?
Muslims every night. Wait, you talk about
Uh-huh.
terrorists and Muslims every night. Why is your president that you love, and I'll use your terminology, you love to suck off Donald Trump every night and dick
Mhm.
ride Donald Trump every night? Why is he dick riding Giuliani, the leader of Syria, who has American blood on his hands? We'll wait.
Gotcha.
Tell your audience. why Donald Trump is shaking hands with a terrorist.
I got you. But do you remember back
Oh,
in
you
like?
won't do it. He won't do it, y'all.
Oh, okay.
But I'm crashing out. I'm the
Okay.
dummy, though, right?
No,
Explain to
you're
me
the
why
smart one.
Donald
I'm
Trump
the
is.
dumb one.
Explain to me why Donald Trump is shaking hands with the man that you call
Not
a
chicken.
terrorist, Giuliani.
All right. But remember back like when we were in
Okay.
school.
Did y'all hear Dave decline to answer? Because he has no fucking answer. But go ahead, Dave.
No problem. So back when we were in school, like there were 4 quarters in a year. There were 2 semesters, right? And
Mm-hmm.
every quarter you would get a report card. And
Mm-hmm.
the first quarter of this century is coming to a close, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to me, Muslims as a whole, right, definitely not passing, right? Because 100,000 terrorist attacks, let's estimate, and then whenever I ask dumbass Muslims a simple question, what
Mm-hmm.
Muslim has had the greatest impact on the world in a positive way?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody could give a name.
You
So
never
like,
asked me that.
oh, okay, fair enough. But no, I did. You said Muhammad Ali along with
No,
your
I
ex
got a
girlfriend.
few. I got a
Okay,
few.
no, of
But
course you do, of course.
yeah.
So let's just say you name 3. Let's not even fact check. Let's not even give the names. Let's just say
Mm-hmm.
we have 3 productive Muslims throughout the world, and
Mm-hmm.
we have 100,000 terrorist attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a whole, how have Muslims been productive for the world?
Well,
You're muted, just so you know.
I'm sorry. I'm not calling them Muslims. You're calling them Muslims, right?
Okay, no
You're
problem.
putting a Muslim. You're anything that's a criminal, or you're gonna tell me that the guy who just shot up the school is a Muslim or a Christian or whatever you want to
No,
call it.
no, no, no. But
You're putting
you're deflecting as per
no,
usual.
no. Just
Okay.
because someone says they're a Muslim doesn't make them a Muslim, bro.
Okay.
Okay, but notice how when I ask you about your president
Mhm.
aligning with the most notorious Muslim groups that has American blood on their hands, which is ISIS and Al Qaeda, who we all have heard of, you have no answer for me. So you and Donald Trump and those who support him are supporting terrorism.
Yeah, but
Period.
wait. We're talking about the first quarter report card. Why is it
Mhm.
that there's not many productive Muslims, but we have a lot of terrorists from your religion?
Okay,
Why
I
is
just
that?
want to make sure I understand you correctly. When you say the first quarter, this is 25 years, right?
Correct.
9/11 was in that time frame, right? That
Okay.
was Al
Very
Qaeda.
good.
That was Al Qaeda, right? That
Okay.
was Giuliani. That was Saudi Arabia, right? These are
Uh huh.
America's friends, are they not?
Okay.
Okay. Of course they're America's friends. And who fought against them? The Ayatollah in Iran fought against them. So Iran has fought against terrorism. Iran won't shake hands with the former leader of ISIS and Al Qaeda. But the traitor Donald Trump, who can be bought, who's ever signed in the biggest check, he went and lifted sanctions off of Syria and shook hands with Giuliani, and you can't get past that. But
Mm.
every night you come up here talking about terrorists and Donald Trump in opposite sentences, you need to put them in the same sentence
No problem. If you
because
want to
they're
criticize
buddies.
Trump, go ahead.
They're buddies.
What grade would you give Muslims for the first quarter?
Ooh, A plus.
A plus,
A
absolutely.
plus.
Okay.
Standing on Allah. Look what Yemen is doing, the poorest country in the Middle East. Kicking ass. Naval
Wait,
blockade with
wait,
no
what?
navy. Kicking ass.
You are funny.
Naval blockade with no navy.
Why do
W
you think
W Houthis.
why are the Houthis losing people often?
That's the price of war, isn't that what y'all say?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't run out of the Middle East the way these millions of Jews are running out
Well,
of
the
so-called Jews.
PM exactly.
They running.
Okay.
Listen, and the Uncle Tom
Okay.
Arabs is running up out of the Middle East.
Did he just say that the Houthis were winning?
Hell yeah,
Yes, he
I
dick
just said it.
rides the Houthis, Hamas,
I just said
blurted
it.
out
Yes.
W
Bro, do you not know anything
Ayatollah.
about stats?
I don't care about stats. I care about wins and losses.
You
Fuck
know, I'll
boy.
give you that. Stats are could be a little
No
somewhat,
stacks.
right? But
Listen.
no,
Are
no,
the
no, no, no,
Houthis?
no, no, no.
Are the
I'll speak. No,
Houthis
no, no, no.
still?
I was respectful when you answer. You could be respectful
Okay.
when I answer. Okay.
Okay.
Dang,
Let's
bro.
have.
I swear.
Okay, you're right. Let's have a respectful conversation.
So
Go
what I'm
ahead,
getting at,
Roach.
right? So what I'm getting at, right, is yeah, stats could be but this isn't like football stats, bro. This is literally like war efficiency. You do
Okay.
realize that, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So your
Okay.
turn.
So give me the efficiency of war. I want to hear it.
So it's the fact that we don't even need to have boots on the ground
Hmm.
to do what we had to do against the Houthis. Like we literally did it in the air.
What did America do against the Houthis?
The what?
What did
Actually,
the
the air
United
and the
States
sea.
of America, what matter of fact, what has anyone done to the Houthis to render them to have no effect? Who
Well,
has stopped the Houthis? I'll wait.
okay. Well, I can't say the word here on TikTok, but we did what we had to do. You know, with the Air Force and the naval, what's it called? Cruise missiles and such forth. Like I'll say that because I can't say the word here on TikTok. But we handle business still, like literally without boots on the ground. Now, I will say this: um, did we like how can did we liberate it? No, but at the same time, can we?
Bottom line, cockroach. You
Okay,
want to sit up here and give me
not the
stats? Are
cockroach.
you winning? Did you win the game, cockroach?
What game?
The game of war.
The game of
If the
war.
listen, if the Houthis' objective was to shut down the Red Sea and not allow ships to come through there, they've done that. If the Houthis' objective is to still be able to attack Israel, not only have they done that, but Donald Trump not only backed out of the Red Sea, but he did a deal with them while they're still attacking Israel. Tell me
I
how
mean,
that's a
you're
W,
gonna
bro.
call that a. Sorry, I thought you were finished.
No, I'm finished. Go ahead.
So you're gonna call that you're gonna call that attack like on Israel's. Those are like punchy bag, like soft, like punchy bags, bro. Like hitting their
How do you
pillows.
wait? How do you know that, bro?
Bro, Israel's still standing. What do you mean? Like what?
Israel's barely standing, bro.
No, they're not, dude. It's dude. They're like they have
They're
the best
barely standing.
they have the best defense, like warfare in the world. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
so you bought into the hype? You believe that, Roach?
No, I just know. I know what the truth is. I'm not
Roach,
a liar.
how did that work out for him on October the 7th?
Are you serious?
A bunch of
That's
Arabs in
civilians. That's not
sandals.
even military personnel. What are you talking about?
Oh, you're making my point. How come they haven't destroyed Hamas and gotten all their people back, Roach? Uh-oh,
Because
Roach.
that's a I can't say the word on here. Dang it, these TikTok words. I swear. Because that's a T group. What do you mean? Like they
It
don't
doesn't.
go by
They
rules.
got a military, bro. Bro, listen.
Israel. I'm listening.
It's a 25-mile by 5-mile strip. They have a military. And by the way, I've seen footage, and they're launching ambushes. They are coordinated, and this is a T group, and Israel's the best defense, and all of this other bullshit
I mean, they are.
that you believe. No, you just believe their fucking lies. You're one of those dummies that believe everything
What do
you
you mean, lie?
see.
Dude, do you not know their innovations?
Dude, I know they haven't defeated Hamas. I know they haven't fucking had one significant military victory in the past fucking 2 years, bro.
What do you mean?
And
What?
I know they couldn't protect themselves from Iran. They begged for a ceasefire. I know that.
I'm sorry. First off, we we literally did what we did to Iran, and
Who was we?
they couldn't even come back at us.
Man, you're smoking crack, bro. If you
Am
don't
I
get your
lying,
dumb
bro?
ass,
What?
if you don't get your dumb ass out of my face, listen, they begged for a
That's
ceasefire,
crazy,
bro.
buddy.
Haifa was nearly destroyed. Have you seen the damages, bro?
On who?
Have
On
you
who?
seen the?
On who?
Okay, just
On
the other
who?
night, because
No, no, no.
my
Answer the
friend
question. Answer on who?
on Israel,
That's crazy. I really that's
on
crazy. I see more
property,
damage
listen,
I see more damage on the Gaza Strip than friggin' Israel, bro. Like, let's be for real. Like, come on, man.
okay, but okay. Now you're talking about Gaza, right? People that can't defend
No, I'm talking
themselves.
about defense. You over here, you wanna sit here, right,
Have
and
you
throw
seen
out,
defense for these
these
hypersonic
no, 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 no,
missiles?
hang on. You wanna sit here and talk about, oh, these T group literally invaded Israel. Well, it's anyone could get invaded,
They
but
didn't invade,
if
bro.
it's not going against our military personnel, of
Roach,
course anyone could get invaded.
Roach,
Duh.
you're making your people look stupid, and I'm enjoying helping you
Oh, I'm
do
not
it.
Israeli. I'm
Okay,
American. I don't know what you're talking about.
no, but you're clearly pro-Israeli and you're clearly pro-Zionist.
No,
Okay,
I'm just
you're
logically
just a dumb
smart, and I'm just an
American.
honest person.
No, you're not. Americans are fucking dumb as fuck, bro. And I'm an
Nah,
American.
I don't think
I
I'm
can
dumb. I think
I
I'm
can
pretty
tell you
smart,
about
man.
America. America's dumb as fuck, bro. If you think and nobody said invade, they didn't try to invade. They hopped the fence, took some prisoners, and have kept them after facing all types of carpet bombing and starvation attempts and all of this. Have kept them for 2 years. Trump came in office talking shit, return the hostages or else. Okay, or else what? And
but
here we are, almost 2 years later, and we're still having this fucking conversation. I've been up here a year and a half telling everybody, including most of the 100 people in the room listening.
yeah, that guy's delusional, man. What the heck?
But
Does he not? Does he
just
not realize?
real quick here, Dave. I'm at work. I'm inside the building. I wish Julian was still up here because the
He'll be
question
back.
was
He got reported. That's all. No biggie. He'll be back.
that. All right. Well, the question was for him.
Mm-hmm.
He says that the black man is the original Jew. Here's my fucking problem with these idiots. Hebrew is the language of the Jew. That's the original language. And these motherfuckers come up here to say that they're the original Jew, can't speak one word of Hebrew. Why?
Well, Tom, I'm with you. Okay, him and B Love. I mean, the shit that they say is just mind blowing to me.
Exactly. But like I said, the original language for a Jewish person is Hebrew. Daniela speaks it fluently. A lot of them that I talk to, they speak it fluently. Julian don't know one word of Hebrew, but he's the original Jew.
Bro, I don't know how
Julian is the
he.
original idiot, is what he is.
What I don't understand is like, and I don't mean this by the color of his skin. What I mean by it is his logic to this, right? So, because I know there's more people that are literally like him logically on this topic, right? So what I'm about to say, right, is what I wonder is how does his people, right, logical sense on this topic, like I said, right, how can they really confidently agree to what they're thinking and like when there's truth out there? Like I don't understand that. I really don't.
But Roach, just to be fair, okay, to the black population, most black people and most Muslims that come up here, they laugh in Julian's face, and they call him a fake Muslim or an Uncle Tom cracker or whatever the fuck they call him. So I want to believe that the bullshit that people like Julian and B Love say, the majority of Muslims and the majority of black people are not that dumb. That's simple.
Yeah, like I've met some smart people. Like I've met some like genuinely smart Muslims before. Then I'll have great conversations with them. Like not even like out of stupidity or anything. Like it's just like great conversation. Logical, great conversation. And sometimes we come to moments where we agree to disagree. But like him was just I don't even know what he was talking about. Like
But
honestly,
Roach, have you heard Julian before?
no, it's like my first time.
Oh, bro, this guy is a Muslim. Number one. Number two, he believes that he's a foundational black American. He
Oh gosh.
believes that black people are the original Jews. He believes that black people are piloting UFOs from the mother wheel.
Oh
And
gosh.
the mother wheel is supposed to make an appearance this year and going to make the United States pay for, I guess, slavery. I think no limit. You're laughing, but yes, Yakub. Thank you, LimeWire. He believes if you Google Yakub and see his picture, he believes white people were created by Yakub. Okay, Jesus was black. Mary was black. That's
Oh my
what you're
gosh.
dealing with, Road.
Okay, now I understand. The fatigue, basically.
Not the black fatigue. Go ahead,
no,
Road. Say it.
no, he's black fatigue, basically. Yeah,
He is black. That's for damn sure.
yeah. I mean, I'm Latino, so I mean, like, but I'm gonna be honest. Dude, I don't like to lie. Like that's the thing about this, right? Like, it's like, what's the point of lying? All that energy, right? All that killed mindset, all that basically losing brain cells from lying. Like, I don't like lying. Honestly, I really don't.
But people, there's another guy, B Love, that first said about the foundational Black American. They really do believe that they're the original American and stuff like that.
I just think they're closed minded to it because they're, you know, unfortunately, about their past, right? And sorry, my alarm was going off. Basically, about their past and all, and they're. I'll be honest, but I heard about it, and I get it. It's unfortunate what happened, but at the same time, you know, here's how I see it. Right? Is if someone or anyone, right, good people, whatever, set forth, right, especially men, if you are under control, right, and it's under abuse and such forth, why not fight back? I don't understand. You get what I'm saying? Like there
That's
could have
what.
been so many,
Well, that
there could
goes
have been
with
so many outcomes, so many.
B Love is another foundational Black American that was up here earlier. And what I don't get is you can't say you're the supreme race and then also say that you created white people that ended up owning you, allegedly, and then on top of that, you're still getting held back by the white man. It doesn't make any
I don't honestly. I don't even think there's such thing as a supreme race. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't think so.
well.
I will say opportunities. Uh, like some people have better opportunities or better. How do I say it? Better, not schools. No, better. Better educational opportunities. I will say that. But at the same time, it also depends on the person if they want to learn as well, or how they want to take opportunities and such forth.
I
'Cause
appreciate Julian because a lot of people get upset because he's a dumbass, but I find him very entertaining, and I enjoy whenever he just talks and talks and talks and embarrasses the fuck out of himself. So I could appreciate that about him. So let's bring up what did it say? Death Slinger, where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
All right, and what brings you up, kind sir?
The picture you have on your profile, it says which group is the biggest failure: Muslims, Democrats, Black Americans. So yeah, the part that concerns me is Muslims, obviously, and also Black Americans. I don't get like why do you consider this? They're failing or failures.
Okay, first of all, are you saying that these three groups are not failures, or are you up here to give me your choice on which one is the biggest failure? Because to me, all three groups of people are massive failures.
Give me an example. Why? Why?
Okay, well,
Uh,
let's just start off with Muslims. I'll make 1 point for each. Muslims, 100,000 terrorist attacks this century. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
it's false. It's based on.
false.
Yeah, it is because it's magnified by the media. It's not
Okay.
when you look at when you
Wait,
look
hold
at the
on, Death.
U.S.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, I said good or bad. You said false. No problem. What number are you okay with admitting or conceding to that terrorist attack wise done by Muslims? Are you okay with 50,000?
No, I'm not
Okay.
okay with. I'm not okay with any. But we need to put them in the correct context.
Wait, hold on, Death. Just once again, for the sake of this argument, if somebody came up to you and said, "How many terrorist attacks have Muslims done this century?" What number would you say?
Sorry, this is oversimplification. This is
Well, that's
oversimplification.
what I'm all about, Death. I'm very dumb and I like things simplified. So just
Sorry, may I ask what's your ethnicity, if
oh,
you don't mind?
no, hold on 1 second, Death. I tell me you're a Muslim without telling me you're a fucking Muslim. Death, just very directly, if somebody came up to you and said, "How many terrorist attacks have been done by Muslims this century?" What number would you be okay with saying?
So, how many T attacks were committed by right wingers?
Death, I'm gonna count how many times I asked the question and how many times you deflect. We're at 3 now.
I'm not deflecting.
Okay,
You
so
need to put things into context.
sure, no problem. Give me a number that you're okay with admitting to the number of terrorist attacks done by Muslims this century. What number? Good. Give me a number.
Yeah, but one is not okay. Even one is not
One.
okay.
Wait, was okay. What about 9/11?
It's bad. It's bad. Like what do you like?
Okay,
I'm not
but
sure
that would
what's
be
the
That's not
one,
bad.
context.
right?
It's terrible. It's terrible,
That
dude.
would
Not
be
bad.
one terrorist attack done by a Muslim. What about the 7/7 bombings in the UK?
Yeah, but you're discounting
What do
a
you
lot
mean,
of
yeah,
things.
but? What are you saying, yeah,
No,
but
hold
for?
on, hold on. Yeah, no, this is not a discussion. No, you're not interrogating me. You're
Oh,
not.
don't blow shit up, Death. Don't blow shit up, bro.
You're not. Who's blowing shit up?
Well, technically, people from your religion, if we want to get technical.
Yeah, and what about the right wingers who are statistically higher, committing higher T attacks in the U.S.
Where?
specifically? You could look up the statistics. Just because
That's a lie,
it's not
actually.
magnified by the media doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You
That's
could
When
look
was
actually
it
the
up. The
last time a
statistics.
right winger conducted a terrorist attack?
I mean, it's not magnified by the media, but you could look up the statistics. Statistics say right-wing T attacks are higher in the U.S. more than any other religion.
Once again,
And who right-wingers have? Which
well,
religion
let me
right-wingers?
just tell you this, Death. Just so you know, the days of you guys lying, right? That's done.
No,
Because
no, 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 no. You
wait,
could look
Death.
up statistics. You could look up.
Can I
I
say
got
something?
statistics for you, Death. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start reading terrorist attacks done this week by Muslims, right? So just tell me when you want me to stop. So in Pakistan on September 3rd, 6 people were gunned down by a terrorist, right? That was a Muslim. In France, a Muslim stabbed people at random, 5 people, while shouting praises to Allah. Well, who's Allah? Who's that?
Where is that? Where is that? Where is that?
Oh, sir, this is called the religion of
No, no,
peace.com.
no. Where in France did this happen? When?
Uh, um, Marcel? I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Probably.
Okay, so wait, so does the city confirm it, or why did you ask the city name?
Because a lot of
Deflect.
right
Fucking
wingers
deflect.
make
That's
up
why you did.
statistics. A lot of right wingers make up statistics.
No
A
problem.
Bro,
lot of
why do you keep saying the
Islamophobes
same
make up.
thing? Answer the question, man. Just answer.
Man, stay quiet. I'm talking to the host.
Well,
Okay.
obviously you're not making sense to yourself, man.
Okay, so in Afghanistan, there was one person killed as a former refugee was quickly assassinated after being returned to the Taliban. Okay, so just tell me when you want me to stop. In Nigeria, 3 younger people lose their lives to Islamic extremists. That was in Nigeria. The city was Musa.
Fine, fine, fine,
No,
fine,
it's
fine.
not fine. No, it's not fine. So why is it that this website lists?
Which website is this?
Once again, it's called the Religion of Peace.com. Do you have a different device you could pull it up now?
Yeah, I do. But yeah, so that's
Okay, can you
website.
wait? Hold on. Can you pull it up and then I can walk you through it?
Hold
Host,
on.
can I say something to him?
Yeah, go ahead, Roach. While he gets his handy dandy laptop, go ahead, Roach.
Hey, so Death, I got a question for you, man. And be honest with me, all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, do you think? Okay, actually, no. Let's say you over here talking about subjective and such forth, right, or such forth, right? So you want to bring up T groups, right, in the right wing or such forth, right? That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to tell me. So who uses kids to do the dirty work? T groups for Muslims or T groups for right wing? Well, if there is even one, but yeah.
You don't believe there are T groups in the
No.
right
Answer the
wing?
question. No. Answer the question.
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
don't know. So we're not
Yeah,
gonna sit here
it's
like.
irrelevant. Both of them are T
No,
groups.
it's not
It's
actually. It's
irrelevant.
not because the thing about it is the T groups for the Muslims, right? Y'all use the y'all. I don't know about you, right? But like in general speaking, these people have used their own kids for warfare against literally troops.
Okay.
You do realize that? No. It's not. No, it's true. Don't you can't sit here and say I'm lying. It's true.
Not,
It's
like
literally true.
no, no, no. Hold on. You're not gonna make me defend T groups regardless. I'm just saying that right wingers do have T attacks, do commit T attacks. Like
Okay, stop there, Death. Name one right winger that committed a terrorist attack in the last 30
no,
days.
no. I'm looking at statistics. I don't know because
Okay.
they're not magnified in the media as Muslim T attacks.
Okay,
I'm
so
naming
Dev,
statistics. You could look it up.
host,
Which
can I say one last thing, host? Just one more.
Yeah, good, Roach.
So Death, let me ask you this one simple question then. Who has done more damage, right? You put on a beam balance, right? Who's done more damage? The T groups for Muslims or the T groups for white rings that right whatever you said. And be honest.
right wingers.
That's
Okay, listen.
crazy, bro.
I'll give you an example. For example, Jewish people, Zionists, commit a lot of more heinous acts than Muslim T groups, but they have a country that channels this Theism through a
Death,
military.
stop, Death. So, oh,
I didn't know
once
they're
again,
American though. That's
you want to
crazy.
bash militaries? We do that on Saturday
No,
nights
no, no, no.
here.
It's not bashing
Okay,
military.
Death. Tell me the last time a Jew put on a suicide vest.
They don't need to do that because
Okay.
I wonder why.
they have the resources to do it through a military.
Okay.
Like
Once again,
Oh.
once again, Death. We don't talk about militaries until Saturday.
no,
Saturdays.
hold on, because in my country,
Wait, Death. Stop. Did you start up your laptop? Did you
just
start up
listen.
your fucking
Let me
laptop?
land the point, man. Let me land the point.
Death.
Okay.
Your point is a bunch of bullshit.
No, it's not. Just because you don't like
Death.
it.
No.
Okay,
It's
so
not
what I
that
was
I
gonna
don't
say?
like it.
What was I?
If you want to criticize military actions, I'm all about it.
No, I'm not criticizing military actions. Military
Okay.
actions. Hold on. In my country, we unalive T groups. Okay.
What country
We're
is
the
that?
only what?
What country are you in?
Egypt. We're the only country that fought IS in my country, and we took care
That's
of
a
them
lie.
alone.
That's a
While
lie.
what do you mean that's a lie? In
all
So
Sinai
lie.
weren't
They
there were no
all
IS
lie.
Americans
group.
there. You had no American
In
contractors
Sinai
at all
weren't
either.
what?
You're telling me you had no American troops and no American contractors there. Is that what you're saying?
No, we didn't have American.
So Blackwater wasn't there? Are you serious?
In Egypt? Of course not.
Yes, they were. What do you mean?
We're in Egypt. Are you dumb?
Oh my gosh, bro.
All right, so Death, I just want to focus.
You're dumb, man. You're making
Yes, Death, we're the dumb ones. You're the smart ones. Did
Yeah,
you?
I'm the smart one since I'm not
Yes,
making
of
a
course,
living
Death.
off TikTok. I'm studying pharmacy. I'm not making a living off TikTok.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's.
Congrats, Death. That's awesome.
I don't need to make a living off TikTok.
Of course,
You
Death.
see?
No problem. So, Death, did you start up your laptop?
No, so no. Hold on. Where was Blackwater in Egypt?
I'm sorry, Death. Did you start up your laptop?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Roach, where was Blackwater?
Wait, Death. Focus on
in
me.
Egypt?
Focus on me, Death. Can you pull up your whatever internet you use and go to the religionofpeace.com?
Yeah, who made that website?
I'm guessing you want me to say Jews, or what do you want me to say? Just give me the script.
I mean, probably Jews.
Okay, great, no problem. So,
But I don't care.
what I'll
Probably
do,
Zionist. It
I
doesn't
got you,
matter.
Death. No problem. They're Zionists. No problem. So, Death, what I'll do is I'll challenge you, and you could see the list of terrorist attacks done by your religion just over the last 30 days. And I challenge you to find one that is inaccurate or made up. Okay, that's the problem, Death. Is there's so many Muslims just like
So
you.
this is website dedicated for Muslims to paint Muslims under to magnify crimes committed by T attacks who come from a Muslim background.
Correct.
If there's a website dedicated for a right wing
Yeah, every time you say right wing, I'm going to take a shot. But if you can, you have the website up. If you look at the menu up top, it'll say terror attacks. And if you click on that, a drop down menu will come down and click on last 30 days. And then I challenge you, and once again, the list is very long for the last 30 days. Find
Hold on. I couldn't find the website.
Oh, okay.
I was in the wrong website. I was in a website called Religions for Peace.
Oh, okay. It's the religionofpeace.com. And at the top, it'll say, what makes Islam so different? Well, I could think of some things, but regardless, once you get there, click on terror attacks and then last 30 days.
You're black, right?
Yes, I'm a foundational Black American, of course.
Yeah, I can't get into the website. The site can't be reached.
Why can't the site be reached?
I don't know. Why? You're the one who's giving me the website.
Wait.
And it says not secure, not secure.
Oh, that's weird because it doesn't say that for me. So
is this like who made this website?
I did. Me, I'm on a committee of foundational Black Americans, and we made it. What the fuck?
No, because some people, Israelis, they made a website before that used to track people who log into their websites and send them viruses and hack their.
Oh
their
no,
stuff.
Dad! Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I now have your IP address, and we're gonna track you down. You fucking hear me?
You can't have my IP address.
You want to fucking bet?
Yeah.
He just pulls it, bro.
What happened, Death? Where'd you go?
I'm here. I'm checking.
Why'd you go on Coffee Cup? You make sure that VPN was on.
No, I don't have a VPN. It's a cell phone.
Oh, of course.
It's a cell phone.
Of course.
Did
So,
you say it's a sat phone?
I have no clue what the fuck he said, to be honest.
I don't know. I
Roach,
thought you
listen,
said
I
that
don't
was
fact
anyway.
check these fucking terrorists.
No, but
go
who's a
ahead, Death.
terrorist? Sorry, who's a terrorist?
Well, not me. That's for damn sure, and definitely
No,
not
are you
Roach.
calling me a terrorist?
Just
I
a
ain't no
vibe I
terrorist.
get. Like, just
What?
a vibe I get.
What are you saying?
It's a vibe I get. Like, for instance,
What do you mean a vibe you get? Don't call me a terrorist.
Okay, you condemn
I mean, you're
Hamas.
justifying it though.
And I
Hold
can
on,
call
bro.
you a criminal. Like,
Hold on, bro.
it's
That's
easy.
fine.
You're a
Call me a
criminal.
criminal. Yes. Okay, no problem. So, Death, do you condemn Hamas?
You're one of those, yeah?
One of
So
those.
now I
Yeah,
know.
one of
He
those.
keeps deflecting every question, dude. Like, answer the question.
That's all
It's
Muslims
simple.
do.
Do you
Roach.
condemn the IDF?
Roach.
No, I don't.
Here, I don't as well. But just so you know, Death, in my country, Hamas is a registered terrorist group.
Good
The
for you.
IDF obviously is not. So, do you condemn Hamas?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll give him that.
Okay, so was October 7th smart to do, Death?
Oh, I want to hear this. There's no way.
Depends.
It shouldn't even take you that long to think about it, bro. Come on.
No, it will, because
No,
I
it
do
doesn't.
believe.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. I'll say why. Because I do believe Palestinians have the right to unalive IDF
I'm so
soldiers.
sorry, Death. Just very
Did you just
simple.
say?
Stop, Roach. I'll bring you back up, bro. I'll bring you back up. Okay. Death. Just very simple. Was October 7th smart to do?
No,
Yes
no,
or
no. Nothing is very simple, because there are things that they have done this day that or according to Israel, that they've done.
No
I'm not
problem.
comfortable
So
with.
I'm gonna ignore that bullshit. Just tell me.
No. Nothing works like that.
I got you. But Death, tell me positive things that have come from October 7th.
Oh, tell me. I mean, you can't blame them for what Israel's actions. If Israel unalives 60 plus civilians, it's
So sorry,
not.
Death. What I'm looking for is positive things that have come from your side, for your side, from October 8th, 2023, the day after forward. What positive things have happened?
Sure. The people's opinion has shifted massively. Who could have thought people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who was an Islamophobe,
Okay.
who was
So
pro-Israel?
no problem. I get your point.
I mean, you're not letting me finish a point. What do you mean?
But I get the point, right? People's opinion.
You're black, aren't you? Yeah.
I'm a foundational Black American, yes, sir. Regardless, people's opinion on Israel has changed. How has that helped the people on your side?
It doesn't work right now.
Okay.
It won't all work. Like on the long run,
Okay.
things are gonna change. People now are awake and are starting to notice the control and the influence Zions have on their countries. People don't want that.
And every
Who could have publicly spoke about the APAC and the people he's paying, like yourself, to yeah.
okay.
Also, there's
I must say, Death, you're very intelligent.
I'm not. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Fair enough. We agree there. First thing we agree on. But to me, innocent, quote unquote, innocent people on your side are dying essentially every minute. So you're saying that people are now aware of Israel, and in the long run,
Yeah, but hold on. Who's unaliving them?
What?
Who is unaliving them?
Okay, fair enough. No problem.
Okay, like how can you blame someone for other people's actions? Like you're blaming, for example, H group. I'm not a fan of H group, by the way, because they have done the attacks in my country.
I'm so sorry. I asked you to condemn them, and you did not.
Yeah, I don't like the way you're asking me. and I'm not going to give you what you want to hear from me because
Oh, okay.
I condemn them. Hold on, I condemn them
Uh-huh.
because they have done things to my country. Yeah,
Are you
and I
okay.
don't agree with their because they come from another group which was the Muslim Brotherhood. Yeah, they stem from them, and I'm not a big fan of the Muslim Brotherhood for several reasons.
Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Edith.
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to say, Death, to me, the people that come up here and bitch and moan about what's going on over there, but they refuse to right away condemn Hamas. I think it's asinine. And then, why are you not demanding that Hamas turns themselves in and turns over the remaining hostages? Why are you not doing that?
What do you mean? No, I want them to. No, like I don't agree with the hostages being taken in the first place.
Okay, so just
Any innocent person, regardless of the
uh-huh.
side, any innocent person is not shouldn't be involved. Shouldn't be taken hostage. Shouldn't be involved in any of this. Yeah. So whether it's Palestinians or innocent Israelis, innocent. Yeah.
Okay,
Underline that.
so you agree with me that the 40 the remaining hostages should be returned today,
Of course.
like right away. Okay, great.
Hold on. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay. So why is it Oh, there's a
But
but. Of course,
yeah, of course there's a but.
Of
But
course.
hold on, listen, just listen. But do you think the age group would do that?
I don't know. I'm not the
Of course
spokesperson
not.
for
Of
them.
course not. Of course not. No,
I
no. I
got
mean
you.
logically
Of course,
thinking,
but
logically.
okay, and that's fair, Death. That's a fair point. But you terrorists cannot come up here and bitch and
Are you telling
moan.
me? Are you calling me a terrorist again?
Yes, no doubt, no
So you're
hesitation.
and you're a dumb black person. Like what
Okay,
am I supposed
no
to do? You
problem.
have low
I'm a dumb
IQ.
black person. No
Yeah,
problem.
because you're generalizing, and
Okay.
that's a low IQ thing to do. That's a
Yes,
low IQ
I'm the
thing to
low
do.
IQ one. You're the smart one. No problem.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I mean it's genetics, man. It's genetics.
Okay. Fair enough. No problem. So why is it that to me, and once again, I'm just a dumb black person.
Yeah.
To me, the only way innocent people allegedly on your side stop dying is if Hamas lays down their weapons, turns themselves in, and turns over the remaining hostages. Why is it that the smart people like you have not been? Why aren't you demanding that for months now?
Okay, so I take back the dumb black thingy. Actually, it's Jews, Zayus who are dumb, and
Okay, no problem.
yeah.
Okay.
So listen. You
Can you
called me
answer my question directly?
no,
Why
because
is it that
you
you, the
called me a
smart
terrorist.
people,
You called me a terrorist, and I don't appreciate that.
okay, once again,
So
don't really care. Why is it that
so
you, the smart people, are not demanding that Hamas turns themselves in and hands back over the hostages? Why is it the smart people like you are not doing that? Go ahead.
because the terrorists in the IDF are unaliving
Oh,
children in
I'm sorry,
masses.
death. Those aren't terrorists. They're freedom
They
fighters.
are, of course, of
No,
course,
they're freedom fighters. You see how
free,
you see how crazy
freedom
that is.
fighters. They
Oh,
would be arrested.
that's what
They
you
would be
dumbass
arrested anywhere
terrorists
they go. If they go anywhere in Europe, they would be arrested on the
lie.
spot.
Regardless, why is it that you
What do
guys
you
are
mean?
not?
Regardless, they are
Death,
terrorists.
hold on one second. Can you answer my question directly? Why is it that you, the smart people that care about innocent people, allegedly want? Why aren't you demanding that Hamas ends this right away?
Why isn't Israel taking the deal and stopping the war and taking the hostages? Why do they need to do it through
Gotcha.
unaliving masses?
So to me, once again, just to me, the dumb guy, um, Israel has been very clear on how this ends, right? BB, I've seen him do different PowerPoints. I've seen him give different speeches. And there's only one way that the bombing stops.
Bibi is a terrorist.
Okay, once again, Death, you could call BB whatever you want. You
No,
can
I
call
mean
me
he's
one.
wanted by the
Then
International
go arrest
Court.
him, Death. Go arrest him. Once
He
again,
will he
it's
will get arrested, but not
of
now. He
course,
will
of course,
eventually get
of
arrested,
course, of yes, Death. You're
like
the
the
smart one.
criminal in Bosnia, the guy who committed genocide in Bosnia. He
Uh,
eventually got arrested.
of course,
It
of
doesn't
course,
have to
no
happen now,
problem.
but he will.
So let's talk short term, Death. Let's not talk long term. Why is it that you dumb motherfuckers claim that you care about innocent lives, but
Dumb
not them?
motherfucker! I'm not
Correct.
making living off TikTok. I don't need to
Okay,
beg
no
for money
problem.
from the APAC to support to support positions
Yes,
that contradict my human values just to
exactly.
make money.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I do. I beg APAC for money, and I'm also a cashier at McDonald's. Okay, so no problem. We got that out of the way.
I
Why
mean,
is it that you smart people are not?
smarter than you, that's for sure.
Of course, you're smarter than me. No problem.
I mean, the dumbest Palestinian is smarter than you.
Of course, no problem. Um, why is it that you guys, okay, all the pro pallies, all the pro terrorists throughout the world, are not smart enough to realize how this war ends?
Mm,
Demand it. So why are you the smart
No,
people? Go ahead.
it's actually they're smart enough because they know how evil the Zayus are, and they know the war is not going to end, no matter even if they heard their demands.
Okay.
Yeah,
And at
the
some
war is
point,
never
and
going to end.
I'll be honest with you, Death, because it seems like you're very intelligent. Once again, seems like you have a big brain and a big heart. At some point, the death toll is going to hit some kind of number that's going to resonate with you, and you're going to say, "We fucked up. We
Hold
fucked
on,
up.
hold on, hold on.
We were dick
Do
riding
you
a
think? Do
terrorist
you
group."
think?
Go
Do you
ahead.
think? Do you think countries surrounding Israel would let it reach that point? Leaving, forget about countries surrounding Israel. Do you think the world is going to watch Israel commit full-on genocide, exterminating the people of Gaza?
Okay, tell me more. Okay,
At
so
a
what's the
certain
cutoff
point,
number? Death. Who? Death. Let's be 100% honest, right? Let's say hypothetically, I'm only speaking for myself. Let's just say hypothetically, Donald Trump and BB says all these people have to get the fuck out. We want to build a golf course. Who's going to stop them?
like they'd asked Egypt. Egypt rejected the proposal, and Egypt said if Israel pushes the Gazans towards the border,
You're not
it
answering me
was.
directly. Who's going to
I am
stop them and
answering you. I'm
how?
answering you.
No
If
problem. How is
because
Egypt going to
how are
stop
they
them?
gonna do it? How are they gonna displace the Gazans? How are they gonna do it? Think. Use your brain. How are they gonna displace the Gazans?
Well, I don't know if this is true, but I read something where Donald Trump was going to host like a summit and have like
Yeah,
10
but how they're gonna
I'm
get them
gonna
out of
answer.
Gaza?
I'm gonna answer.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna host a summit with like 10 or 12 different countries, and they're gonna pick numbers out of a hat and say, okay, country A, you get 50,000. Country B, you get 100,000 until everybody's the fuck out of there. Okay, and if that's what Trump and BB decide to do, nobody, including your dumbass, is gonna stop them. Do you
So yeah,
understand that?
Trump. In case you're not following the news,
Okay.
Trump
Yes.
already asked Egypt,
Yes.
and the Israel asked Egypt,
Of
and
course.
they told them to take the Gazans in. Yeah,
Of course.
Egypt rejected because it said it's not gonna aid in the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. It's a war
Of course.
crime. It's criminal to do
Well,
that. Yeah,
okay,
it's
no
a war
problem.
crime.
So, would you rather live in a tent for the rest of your life?
I'm Egyptian. Are you dumb?
Oh, you live in a tent right now?
Egyptians live in a tent.
Hello, Death.
Egyptians live in a tent. You've never been outside the U.S.,
I
have
have
you?
not, but regardless, Death. If
Yeah, so makes
hypothetically,
sense.
Death, hold on.
Travel more. Yeah, look.
Okay, Death. Once again,
Yeah.
you're like Carmen San Diego. You're the smart one. You're the good one. No problem. Let's keep going. So hypothetically, if you were living in a tent down by the river, would you want to live there forever, or
So,
would you want to
so
move?
that's the thing that you don't understand about Palestinians. They would never leave their land. They would have done it long time ago. They never leave their own land. That's the thing.
Death, come on.
That's the difference
And
between a
it's so
colonizer.
easy.
That's the
Wait,
difference. Hold on.
death.
That's the
To me, it's so easy to say, well, that's my homeland. But God forbid if a tornado or some natural disaster or a bomb dropped on my hometown, I wouldn't want to leave. But at some point, I would have to realize that nobody's going to rebuild. Who's going to rebuild over there? Who's going to invest money in that area only for the terrorists to fuck it up again and it get flattened again?
In case you don't know, there are already countries
Who?
who prepared the money. Yeah, the
Who?
Gulf Arab countries, with along with Egypt, have
So
proposed.
why has there not been a plan put forth? I have not
There
seen
is
one
a
thing.
plan. They have a plan. You're not following the news. They have a plan.
Okay,
They said,
where can I find the plan? Where can I find the plan? Let me look it up.
yeah, the Egyptian plan of rebuilding Gaza. Look it up.
Okay, and then what does it state? How much money are they investing? What are they going to do? Go ahead, tell me the details.
I don't remember, but a lot of billions. They wanted to invest a lot of billions to rebuild Gaza and keep the Gazans in.
Okay, so let's see.
Look it up. But listen. Regardless,
Uh-huh.
Palestinians are never going to leave their own land, the land that their ancestors hailed from. They're never going to leave that land, no matter how Israelis try to make it unlivable. No matter, it's never going to work. It's never going to work. Owners of the land are different from the colonizer. Colonizer can run to Cyprus, can run to wherever, but the owner of the land never leaves his land. That's what
I
happened.
got to be honest with you, Death. I think 5 years from now, there's not one single person left there, and for good reason, right? Like I understand why things are going to go the way that they go. And all this like bullshit you guys have been spewing, and once again, it took you a while, but you condemned Hamas. But there's a lot of Muslims defending Hamas, dick riding Hamas,
No,
celebrating
they're
October 7th.
defending resistance.
Wait,
Resisting. Hold on. When Hamas
are
commits
you referring to the? Remember, I called the IDF resistance group. So go ahead.
they're not. No. IDF is a terrorist organization. There's a bunch of
By
Slavic Eastern Europeans who came. The garbage of Europe came from Europe. Dumped its garbage on the Middle East. Who they didn't like. Who they couldn't stand. They just dumped their own trash on us.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem. So,
Those.
Death, I'll say this, okay, just very bluntly. This whole Middle East debate, I think it's done and over with. Like, who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck about Gaza anymore. The hostages need to come home today.
Yeah, but
But
who are
other
you
than that,
talking about?
nobody gives a fuck. So,
Who,
Death, I'm kind of done with this conversation, but I want to give you a chance because you are a nice man. It's a question I've
appreciate
been
it.
asking, and it's a simple one. Can you tell me the most impactful Muslim this century? And give me, once again, 2 billion of you guys. Tell me the number one Muslim in your mind. Once again, opinions vary. Tell me the number one Muslim that has made a positive impact throughout the world this century. Go ahead, Death.
Several, but
Of
just because
course.
they're. Let me finish. Let me land the point. You keep.
I'm so sorry, Death. I know it's hard to choose from. Just give me one name and tell me why you picked him or her, please. Go ahead, Death.
So Mustafa Musharrafa,
Okay.
he contributed to the theory of relativity and quantum theory, along
And
with
what year?
Einstein.
Sorry, Death. What year did he do that?
Let me look it up. Hold on, but
Okay.
he worked with Einstein because a lot of people think that Einstein came up with those theories alone, which it's not true. He worked in a group, yeah,
Okay.
and one of the person who
What year do you
contributed
think it was, just off the top of your head?
stuff. Hold on.
Okay.
Also, not also only that guy. I can give you other names,
No,
but I will
I want
give
to
you
focus
his.
on this guy just for a second, if
Okay,
I
let's
may.
focus, and then I'll give you another names.
Of
Yeah,
course, of course. There's so many.
of course.
Of
The
course.
because you're relying on the Nobel prizes to say, for example, one group is smart, which Nobel Prize is heavily politicized. Yeah, so
Okay.
it was he was born in 1898.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. Yeah, see,
Okay. So,
uh,
Death. Just
look
once again, I
look up his
realize.
name.
Hold on,
Look
Death.
up his.
Death. Stop. Once again, you're the smart one. I'm the dumb one. The question was, can you tell me the most impactful Muslim this century, which means since the turn of the century, which would be the last 25 years. So, can you give me a Muslim's name that has made a positive impact on the world this century? Go ahead, sir. The floor is yours.
A lot,
Sure. Of
but
course. So
just
many. Name one.
This century, you know, century is 100 years. It's not
No,
the,
no, no, no. If death, and once again, you're the smart one. I'm the dumb one. But if somebody says this year, that would mean this calendar year, right? Since it became 2025 back in
do you know what
January.
century is?
Hold on one second. If I said in the last century, that would be the last 100 years, right? So,
Yeah.
but death, I know you have so many names to give us. So the floor is yours. Give us the number one name where the most impactful, most positive Muslim of this century. Go ahead, Death. Floor is yours.
Century. Century is last 100 years.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I said this century, the current century, and keep and
Which
Death.
is the
Hold on one second, Death.
1900s.
Death. Hold on one second. I just want to remind you, there's 2 billion with a B of you motherfuckers. So your list should be very long. So give me the number one Muslim in the last 25 years that have made they've made a positive impact on the world. Go ahead, Death.
In the last 100 years, right?
Death, I'm so sorry. Once again, you're the smart one. I'm the dumb one. But
Yeah.
this century means the last 25 years. So tell me a Muslim out of the 2 billion that has been positive for the world in the last 25 years. 25 years. Go ahead.
So I need to look it up because I
You
have.
need to look it up. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
need to look it up. I need to look it up.
25 years, 2 billion people. You have to look it up?
Yeah, tell me about the Chinese. Tell me about the
Wow.
Russians.
Death.
I mean,
Death,
just
death,
because
hold
things are
on,
not
death,
magnified,
death. Let's recap, death. Oh, death, you're
like
triggered.
the
Don't blow anything up. Listen, death.
no, no,
Let's
no, no, no.
summarize. Right? There's been 100,000 terrorist attacks done by your fucking religion this century, and you can't name one motherfucking Muslim that has been positive. See,
First,
there's something wrong there,
relax,
death.
relax. Take your pills. Take your pills.
Right?
Relax.
I'm the one on medication. You're the smart
Yeah,
one.
you.
No
Of,
problem.
of
So,
course, you're
death,
on
death.
medication.
Can
Listen,
you
listen.
imagine that there's 2 billion people and you can't name one that is positive?
Yes, because if you lose
Because
your
what?
logic, things are magnified by the people who are controlling the media. So
No,
when
let's forget about the terrorist attacks. That's a dead end with you. Whatever, no problem. But you
yeah,
can't.
but
Okay.
it's not just not just the terrorist attacks.
Uh
It's
huh.
also achievements and things. Yeah, achievements
Uh huh.
done. They're always magnified by the people who are controlling the media. So they're never gonna show Muslims in positive light.
But I'm
Yes.
giving you the chance to put a Muslim in a positive light. I asked you for
Okay.
one name in the last 25 years that has been a positive impact on the world, and you can't give me one name.
Ahmed Zwail.
Okay, go ahead. And what have they done?
He discovered the femtosecond.
The femtosecond. What the fuck is that?
Femtosecond. Femtosecond.
Okay,
Femtosecond.
okay. And how is that a positive impact on the world?
That's a scientific achievement. Are you slow?
Yes, we've accomplished that. Once again, you're the smart one. I'm the dumb one. No problem.
Father of the femtosecond. There it is. Father
Okay.
of the.
And how has that impacted your life?
You don't understand how achieve medical. I mean, scientific achievements work. It doesn't impact your life directly, but
Okay.
eventually, yeah. Like, are you dumb? That's a
Once
scientific
again, Death, I'm
achievement.
the
That's a
dumb one. You're the
discovery.
smart one. No problem.
Okay, how does quantum theory impact your life?
Death, once again, I dropped out in second grade. I'm the dumb one.
I
You're the smart one. But what year did that Muslim discover whatever the fuck you just said?
femtosecond.
Yes. What year was that discovered?
And 2011, I think.
Okay. Somebody said the 1800s.
1800s. No, the guy just died a couple of days ago. What are you talking about? A couple of
Okay.
months ago.
That's Death. Like, listen.
He's Egyptian, by the way. He's Egyptian.
Oh, of course, of course. I'll just say this, Death, in closing. The first quarter century, or the first quarter of this century, your religion has been nothing but a massive failure. And the reason why I fear that it's going to continue is because there's nothing but dumbasses that come up here like you that refuse for whatever reason to admit that there's a problem within your religion.
No, there's
And
not a
that,
problem
of
within
course,
my
everybody's
religion.
great. Okay, you
No,
guys
because
are so
no, because I can explain. When did all the tea
death.
attacks start?
Death once
This is
again.
a modern phenomena. This is a
Of
modern
of
phenomena.
of
It
course,
started in the
uh,
70s.
of
Why
course,
did it
of course.
start in the 70s?
All right,
Because
but
of the
death. My worry is that the next 25 years, there's going to be once again zero productive Muslims, and there's going to be 200,000 terrorist attacks.
says the guy who's making a living off TikTok.
Yes,
Okay,
once
sure,
again, and
sure.
I'm a cashier at McDonald's. Once again, no problem. But my goal, death, and this is the last thing I want to say to you. My goal is to cut the Muslim population in half, and not through violence. Right? That's kind of your thing. My goal is to talk to as many people as possible to let them know that your religion is a massive failure. What are your
But
thoughts on that, Death?
let me respond to that point. Let me
Sure.
respond to that point. Zionists have already been trying to do that through inciting against Muslims in the West to make life harder for
Well,
them.
I'm not worried about that. What I want you to address is just
No,
the
no, no.
simple
But
point.
hold on. No,
Wait,
no. Let me finish my point. Let
excuse
me
me,
finish.
death. I just called your religion a massive failure, and instead of you
I
addressing
mean, but
that, you
who
want to
are
talk
you
about
though? Yeah, but
Israel.
who are you? Like you could say whatever you want, but who are you to
Okay, so
like?
can you?
It's not like exactly Einstein saying so. Some
Of course,
random dude from
yes,
a
of
TikTok
course.
live. Yeah,
Some
so
moron, a cashier at
it doesn't
McDonald's,
change anything.
moron, no
It doesn't
problem.
change anything.
So once again, can you address exactly what I'm saying though? That your religion this century has been nothing but a massive failure.
Yeah, but I don't
Go ahead.
agree. I don't
Okay.
agree. I don't agree. Of course, Islam is not a massive failure. Islam is the best religion.
Uh-huh.
You can't be a Muslim and like Muslims don't agree with a lot of things
Mm-hmm.
that are harmful.
Mm-hmm.
Muslims are not thieves. Muslims are not terrorists. They wouldn't unalive a child, children in masses. That's
What?
all.
Do you
Someone who
remember? Wait, I'm
has
so sorry, Death. Do you remember the Ariana Grande concert where there were mostly kids there, and
sure.
that those were Muslims that basically
No,
blew
no, those are
themselves
not
up?
Muslims. No, who
Oh,
made it Muslims? Who made it? Who made it about Muslim? I don't agree with that.
okay.
Like, why should I bear the brunt of some terrorist? But on the other side,
Uh huh.
Israelis voted lunatics to mass unalive children, and most Israelis
But Death. Once again,
agree.
this is your chance.
Most Jews
Wait,
agree with.
hello, Death. This is
Hold on,
your
most
chance. Wait, Death. This is your chance to tell the dumb guy, me, that your religion is successful, is
it
great,
is. It
and
is.
you're focused on another group of people. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for why your religion is the best on the planet. Because right now,
Let me
sitting
tell you why.
here,
Let me tell you why. You measure a
just one more
religion's
sentence, one
success.
more
You
sentence.
measure a religion's success by how many it convinced
Your
people.
religion is a massive failure in every
So,
way possible.
so you measure a religion's success by how many people it convinced to join it. Yeah. So, which is the fastest growing religion? It's Islam. It's not
I don't think that's
Judaism.
accurate, though. I
It is
really don't.
accurate.
Because
It is
Death,
accurate.
I'm telling you, what's going on is I think years ago, before the internet, I don't know if I told you this, but I used to be one. I used to be a Muslim, and thank God, whenever my
Yeah, like the millions of
hold on,
ex-Muslims who.
Death. Whenever my village got internet, I was able to access websites like the religionofpeace.com and realize that there is a lot of terrorist
Village.
attacks coming from my ex religion, your current religion.
So, what's your background?
Well, let's
I mean,
recap.
I told you mine. Just
Okay, well, Death, I've said it in different ways. I'm a foundational Black American. I also told you I dropped out of school in second grade.
yeah,
I
but
told you I'm a cashier at
are you
McDonald's.
from the Nation of Islam?
Yes. Yes, of course. Uh,
Nation. Okay.
yeah. Your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the Nation of Islam?
I don't know. They had some great people,
Of
but
course.
they have
I'm
some.
one of them.
Yeah, but they had some extreme views also,
Like what?
which are not, like unlike you, I don't like to generalize about Jewish people in general because a lot
But
of
nobody.
Jews.
Wait, I'm so sorry. No, you have like a tick. Like you have to like blurt out Jewish or Israel. Like I don't get it. I'm talking about Nation of
Because
Islam. What's wrong with Nation of Islam?
they're anti-Semitic.
Oh,
Like they
really?
overgeneralize about Jewish people.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Louis Farrakhan, I think.
Oh,
Yes.
Farrakhan is anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Who knew?
You don't know that.
I'll be honest. I don't know. I listen to my friend Julian once in a while. He's good friends with Farrakhan. He sends him a letter once in a while. So it is
Well,
what it is.
so listen, I don't know. I'm not sure, but from what I've heard, I can't. I need to look more into it because I don't know much about the Nation of Islam. I just
And that's
know,
fine. I respect that. But
and
I have looked
again,
into.
I
But
heard from their end.
death. This is the difference. I have looked into your religion, right?
Yeah,
And your religion is the greatest threat to the world right now. There's
that's
no doubt
false.
about that. Death.
Listen. That's what the Zionists are trying to project into the media, so they to cause incitement against Muslims and
No
make
problem.
life
Death.
harder for them,
Death. Can you?
because
Death.
according
Stop.
to
Stop. Death.
hold on,
Can you
no,
tell me
no, I want
what?
to finish this point. I want to
Death.
land this
Death.
point.
Death.
I want to land this point. Hold
No,
on,
no,
I want
no.
to
Hold
land
on
this.
1 second. The last time you guys tried to land something that was 9/11, that didn't go well. Very
No, I
bluntly.
didn't.
Very
No, no, no.
bluntly, Death. Can you
So
tell?
let's talk about
Uh,
9/11 then.
Death.
You want to talk about 9/11?
Well,
You
if
want to
I'm
talk
you,
about
I wouldn't
9/11?
want to go there. But
No, no, hold on. Let's talk about 9/11.
okay. Let me guess. That was the Jews.
Why were there five dancing Israelis at the sites of the towers collapsing?
Perfect.
Why were they happy?
So, and Death, like, let's
Why
just
were
face
they
it,
so excited?
no problem. So, Death, you want me, the dumb guy, to believe that allegedly there were 5 dancing Jews in New Jersey, and they are
Yes.
to blame for 9/11, but the 19 Muslims aboard the planes, they're not to blame? How does that make sense?
Yeah, the people with
So
flip
we're going to
flops and
blame people on
AK-40.
the ground, but
Yeah,
not the
yeah, it doesn't make
hijackers. Go
sense
ahead.
that
Tell me
people
more.
with
Go
flip
ahead.
flops. Hold on.
Embarrass
It
yourself,
doesn't
Death.
make
Fucking
sense.
embarrass
It
yourself.
doesn't make sense that people
Okay.
with flip flops and AK-47s
Okay.
penetrated the most powerful country in the world to down and attack one of its
Wait, Death, you're not
major.
answering my question directly.
I am answering.
How are the alleged 5 dancing Jews on the ground in New Jersey to blame for 9/11, but not the 19 Muslims that hijacked planes? Go ahead.
Tell me how did they know?
Death, you're
They said
deflecting. You're deflecting.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
go
not
ahead.
deflecting. You don't like what I'm saying. That's why you're cutting me off. They said that they found one of the passports of the people who attacked the plane on the ground from a burning plane.
Uh-huh.
A plane. They found the passport on the ground. So yeah, there are a lot of holes in the stories. But what we can look at that they did try this before. They did try to put bombs underneath the twin towers, and they were exposed a lot of times. The FBI was caught trying to plant bombs under the twin towers, and yeah, a lot
But
of people
Death,
say
you're
this.
not. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Death. Just pretend that I'm new to this
Okay,
world.
yeah,
Okay,
go ahead.
just pretend it. Uh, there are 2 groups of people. There are 19 Muslims that hijacked 5 different planes and flew some of them into the ground, some into the Pentagon, 2 into the World Trade Center. And then there are 5 dancing Jews that I've never really seen, but you guys say
So
they
do you
exist.
want evidence for it?
No,
Do you
no,
want
no
evidence?
problem, no problem. But can you just from a brand new person to this world, who would be more to blame?
Uh, I would question why the five dancing Israelis were happy and excited at the sight
But
of the
wait, hold
towers
on. Do you want?
collapsing,
Hold on, Death,
especially
Death,
finding out later that they worked for the Mossad and
Death.
they
That's a
were
lie.
part.
That's a lie. Another lie. But
Want
do
to
you
bet?
want me?
Want to bet?
Death. How about this? How about you go to YouTube and I'll tell you what to type in on YouTube, and we could see a news report where they're in Gaza or in different Muslim countries and
Yeah.
them showing Muslims celebrating.
So do you want to bet about the five dancing Israelis? You said
No,
it doesn't
once again,
exist.
I think there was actually 20 there. No problem. So
No,
once
no, no, no,
again,
no, 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 no. You're
okay,
not going to deflect this way. Do you want to bet that there were five dancing Israelis who were
sure,
later invited on Israeli television and they said they were going there as a
no
part of?
problem. Death. I'm not worried about that. But
I
I
am
could.
worried about that. You
Oh,
should be
okay,
worried
of
about
course you
that.
are.
Why are they dancing? Why are they documenting the event. Why did Bibi Netanyahu talk about the Twin Towers collapsing years
Wait,
before it happened?
Do you think that those 5 Jews were the only people to take a video or a photo of
No, no, no.
what
They
was
were
going
the
on?
ones waiting for the event to happen, and they were the ones celebrating. Why are they
All right.
celebrating
So
the,
if we go
the
back through the video,
unalivement of
stop
mass
death, stop
Americans?
death. So if we go back on YouTube through the videos from 9/11, are we going to see more Jews dancing or more Muslims celebrating?
Uh, Jews, because
Of course,
yeah,
yes, of
Jews
course.
were happy.
And
Jews.
that's what I'm talking about, that death. And that's the problem. And I mean this sincerely.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Death,
Who
I'm done.
keeps saying?
Death,
Who
death,
keeps
death,
saying?
death, death.
Who
This
keeps
is the
saying?
problem, okay? Just hypothetically, imagine I could get 8 Muslims up here in these boxes every day. And the 8 Muslims came up here and said, look, Dave, there is a problem within our religion. And for some reason, people that go to a mosque or study the Quran, for some reason, when they get bored, they like to put on suicide vests. They like to do car rammings. They like to do knife attacks. They like to fly planes into buildings. So, step one is acknowledging that there's a problem within your religion. Just imagine if we could get to that step. And then we have a nice little think tank that people enjoy having, apparently, and think about what can we do to prevent another 100,000 terrorist attacks coming from Muslims over the next quarter century. That would be much more productive than the bullshit that you're spewing. All right. My friend Julicious said, look, they might be terrorists over there, but I am willing to give the Gazans some fucking land if my leaders decide on that. Good, Julicious.
Hey, how's it going? So, I
Fantastic.
mean, you gotta follow up with like the prerequisites. That means full sovereignty can only be achieved when it's determined by our people and our leaders that the Gazans no longer represent any sort of threat.
Okay, so here we are a couple weeks later. You are still willing to give some land over, correct? Am I hearing that correct?
I mean, do you think I'm willing to give land over tomorrow? Do you think I'm willing to give land over if any of the hostages are still there? Do you think I'm willing to give land over if the leadership of the Gazans is in any way, shape, or form a threat to Israel? No, not at all. I'm not stupid. I'm on the front line here. I'm like,
Oh, okay. You're on the front line. All right, fair enough.
I mean, I'm right here. I'm the one that gets the daily rocket, sirens from Israel, and has to go and get my kids into a bomb shelter and myself into a bomb shelter and whatever. So I'm
But
not
I
willing
just
to
don't
do
get
anything.
why you would say, because what happened was we were having a conversation, and once again, people criticize you for whatever. It is what it is.
It
But
is what it is.
when you said that, I feel that like people exploded at that thought process.
Right. So the issue for me is that there are 2 million or 1.8 million or 1.7 million people in Gaza. And I don't think it's going to serve our long-term interests well to sit there and essentially forcibly get them out of Gaza.
So, what is your solution? Because to me, and once
My
again,
solution is
Ulysses, I just want to say this: there are
sure.
people on this app that say people like me should not even voice their opinion because I don't live over there, and I respect that. Okay,
I've never said that. I
once I'm
respect your
not saying
opinion.
you, I'm not saying you, but there are plenty of people. But to
Those
me,
people have
just
said that I've said that.
okay, no, I'm not saying you have, but there are plenty of people, and I get that. I respect that. But to me, if I was living in Israel, I would not want to live next to any of these people. Okay, so what is your solution? Go.
Well, I mean, we gave the Germans sovereignty back after World War II, right? After a period of denazification and the U.S. And Russia occupying Germany and transitioning them back into
Just give me
a
step by
civilized.
step on how this ends in your mind.
Well, there's this notion of, there's the Egyptian plan that they and Gulf states and whatnot are gonna invest $53 billion into rebuilding Gaza. What isn't a solution is forcibly transferring 2 million people out of their homes or out of where they live. That's just not realistic, and it's not a good look. And it's not going to serve us well. I mean, as bad as things are now in terms of the public opinion and whatnot, it's only going to get worse. And Israel is a country with limited resources, and we live in a global world where we depend on our membership in a community of nations to function. I mean, Israel in the 80s was in a terrible, terrible economic situation. Nobody held on to shekels. Inflation was rampant and whatnot. And now we've evolved into a country with one of the highest standards of living in the world.
What percentage of the state of Israel agrees with your thought process? Be honest. And don't say, because the last time you were up here, you said something like, well, all of Israel, we're lefties, or so, you said something like that. But what percentage of the state of Israel agrees with that nonsense? Be honest.
Well, no, come
Give
on.
me a percentage.
Come on.
Just give me a
Do you
percentage.
really think it's nonsense? Is what I'm saying so unreasonable that we
Okay,
won't
hold
give
on.
them
Don't
sovereignty?
deflect, please. Please. Just answer me directly. What percentage of the people of your country kind of align with you?
Well, look, all I can do is point you to the surveys that I
Listen,
see that
you
are
no no
legit.
no 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 no. You're talking like the terrorist that I literally just had up here. Answer the
No,
question
no,
directly.
that guy was bananas. You did a good
Okay,
job with him.
but you're coming off the same way. Answer directly. What percentage of your country align with that thought process?
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I can tell
Okay,
you for sure.
no
I can
problem.
tell you for sure
No problem. Hold on.
that
Over or under 50, 50%.
again, I couldn't tell you for
Wow.
sure.
Okay.
But I can tell you for sure, okay, that if we held an election today, the government, our government that now holds 68 seats in the Knesset, would only have 49 seats in the Knesset.
Delicious. We've gone through this, you and I. Okay.
I mean, no, no, absolutely, you're right. You sit there and you say, electoral polls are always are often flawed, and Trump had whatever. But with the Trump polls, I mean, the difference was a couple of percentage points, right? Trump ended up getting, what, 51% of the electoral vote in the U.S. And the
Delicious.
surveys were showing that he would get like 47%. So we're talking about a 4% difference. Here, it's a massive difference. It's 49 instead of 68. So enough people in Israel are unsatisfied with the state of the current leadership in
Delicious.
Israel.
I've asked this question to so many people from your side, and the question is simple. Who could beat BB right now, today, if an election was held today? There's not one fucking person that could beat BB.
Except there is. Except there is. Again, the surveys show that Naftali Bennett, who I'm not a huge fan of, by the way, but Naftali Bennett would get 25 seats in parliament and Likud would get 23 seats in parliament.
All
I
right.
mean,
Just hold on one second. Snids, how are you, beautiful?
Wait, I have a question. Don't get mad at me, Delicious, but
I'm not going to get mad at you. Holy cow.
okay, good. Okay, good. So I'm just confused. Like, I don't understand this. So, like, me myself, like, I genuinely believe that age group is like bad, like whatever.
I agree with you 100%.
Okay, so we're on the same page. Perfect. So
Absolutely.
how is it like less ethical to either? I mean, I know like if you guys don't want to take in or like make everything Israel, whatever, fine. But how is it more ethical to keep people under a T group organization than transfer them somewhere that they're safer, they have a better quality of life, they, aren't being brainwashed into thinking that they should like
I'm
accept
super,
that.
super happy you asked that question.
Yeah,
What do I call you? Snyder or Snitter?
snitter, but
Snitter.
either or.
You can call me David, by the way, if Julicious is too difficult to pronounce.
Okay.
So in 1967, the Egyptians, the people, the leadership, the entire society was hell bent on eradicating Israel from top to bottom, and they had the means to do it. They had the means to do it. Did we have to occupy Egypt and throw all the Egyptians out for our safety? No, we didn't. We made peace with them, and now we've got 40 years of a peace treaty with the Egyptians. There are literally people walking down the street in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv, in Cairo, who are alive today because our two countries, even though we're not great fans of each other, but our two countries have had 40 years of peace. Did we have to achieve that by kicking them out? No. So, if we
They also have a government that has at least somewhat, they have like self-interest in like their own people. Like it's not.
That's right. That's right.
I wouldn't say that Gaza or even like the West Bank does. They literally pay their own people to unalive themselves. Like I
Right.
don't. So
Right.
like,
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And it's our job, just like we did with Egypt, just like we did with Jordan. I mean, fucking Jordanians used to take pot shots at Israelis and Jews from the Jaffa Gate, right across the Green Line. They would just try to sit there and unalive random Israelis between 1948 and 1967. We're gonna have peace, and we have peace with them. We're at peace with Jordan. We're gonna.
I don't know enough about it, but was the leadership already changed prior to peace being made, or were you
No,
guys?
the leadership in Jordan certainly hasn't changed. It's been a Hashemite royal family that's controlled Jordan since before the state of Israel. The same leadership they've had since their inception, and they became rational. The
I mean, yeah, I'm
Egyptians,
not saying it's
they
good,
may not
but
love us, but I can go to the Sinai and I can vacation. I've been to Cairo many times. They're not the greatest fans of Israel, but they're self-interested. That means they're like, look, it doesn't pay for us to have war with Israel. It
I
doesn't pay
don't think
for
that
us
they
to
have the same
express
mentality.
genocidal intent against Israel. Sorry, Snitter.
Like I don't think that they are the same because they don't have like they are not paying their own people to unalive themselves. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like
The entire
I don't think that they're
Egyptian
great.
society was organized along the lines of let's destroy Israel. The leadership made genocidal declarations against Israel on a daily basis, openly and publicly. And they even had the UN as like partners. When Nasser told Utant, who was the Secretary General of the UN, to move out his peacekeeping troops from the Sinai so that they can move in battalions of Egyptians to the border of Israel, he did it in 2 seconds. Like yes, sir,
That's
no problem.
not the point I'm making. I'm saying like their government still had an interest in their own people, and my argument is I don't think that people who encourage self unaliving
Nasser
interest.
was
So like
willing,
obviously those countries are going to have more. They're going to be more willing to make peace with the country if they still have somewhat of a responsibility to their own people. If you don't have a responsibility
no,
for your
for
own
sure,
people,
for sure.
you're not going to want to do that.
But
That's my
in
point.
1973, all right, Sadat, who was the leader of Egypt, was willing to sacrifice 1 million Egyptian soldiers in order to cross into the Sinai. That's not and then 6 years later, they signed a peace treaty with Israel. He was willing to sacrifice
What?
1 million people to make that happen.
I mean, was that war or was it literally
That was
besting?
war. That was war.
But it's a little okay. That's a little bit different, though. You know what I mean? Like it's not. You're going into an event that you were going to be unalived. Like that is the. You know what I mean?
He was willing to sacrifice 1 million people to cross into the Sinai. So that's as
You don't know the
unhinged
full
and crazy as
situation.
possible. And then 6 years later, he was in Jerusalem signing a peace treaty.
But I don't think that if you're encouraging somebody to go, like, was there still like a chance that some people would come out alive in that situation?
Well, it's a war, and they didn't end up having to sacrifice even that many people because they attacked Israel on Yom Kippur.
It was a war. They weren't like I'm saying when you go for a BOM being, you're going to be unalived. Like that's
Yes.
a little bit different
Yes.
than going to a war that's like even unfavorable. Like it's literally you are
Yes, because
Oh,
because
yeah.
Egypt had an army, but the Palestinians in Judea and Samaria and in Gaza, I mean, they don't really have an army, so their options are far more limited. They couldn't organize a battalion to invade Israel with their air force and their navy and their whatever because they don't have one. I'm not justifying it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not justifying it at all. Suicide bombing is the most heinous thing I could possibly imagine. But the leadership cynically uses whatever means they have at their disposal, and it's disgusting. But like, if we manage to turn Egypt into a partner in peace, and we manage to turn Jordan into a partner in peace, and soon, God willing, Syria also will be at peace with Israel.
All
Like,
right, hold
what
on
we
one
can't.
second. Poker Queen, how are you?
Hi, good morning.
Good
Hello from
morning.
Texas.
Hello.
Morning.
What brings you up, love?
You know, I feel very strongly about this topic, and I try so hard to work with like there's a big Jewish population here in Texas, believe it or not, and they're all pro-Palestinian. They're not admitting they're not admitting that we need to do something in Gaza. They're not admitting that there's a serious problem in the world of anti-Semitism,
Mm-hmm.
and it upsets me because nobody's reaching out or doing anything. They're just sitting there, and it's scaring me because I know nothing's going to happen because the world wouldn't do that. The world's not that dumb to forget history, like World War II and the Holocaust. Or are you allowed to say
You
Holocaust?
say whatever you want, love.
Okay. I mean, how could they forget the Holocaust? I mean, how could people who say there's Christians, like how could Jesus save someone that wants to have another Holocaust? It just doesn't make sense that the Muslims, I know I'm jumping around, that the Muslims are converting the Christians and the Christians are so dumb that they're falling for it. But really, I don't know. Nobody likes us. It's just sad.
Okay, well, just hold on. I understand what you're saying. Joshua, what do you want to add, Joshua? And then I'll get to Ariel, then Julian.
So my biggest problem, Dave, I guess, with the idea that we can come to some sort of peaceful solution like denazification that Julish has brought up. The issue is that the German people surrendered, were beaten in a war, surrendered, and then gave up their leaders to be tried, jailed, and executed for the crimes they committed. Hamas is not willing to do that at the moment, and actually, that's the Bibi plan. The current Israeli government's plan is, hey, we get our holds on the leaders of Hamas and the people who committed these crimes. We put them to death. We get rid of them, and then everybody moves forward hunky dory over a period of de-Hamasification. That's the current plan. So I don't know how you can compare it to Germany unless you actually take the whole German approach, which was you executed all the nasty people, and the people that were left actually surrendered and gave up and tried to change. We're not to that point yet with Hamas in Gaza. And until we get those people on trial, jail, and execute them, we can't move forward with a Islamification of that region. And giving them land isn't going to be helpful to anybody. No investment from Egypt or anybody else in the UAE or whatever is going to be helpful until we de-Islamify that area.
All right.
This is your funny as fuck.
Go, Julian.
Well,
You could respond. Go
What is this
respond.
comic view?
Okay, very
What is
good.
this
Good,
comic
good
view?
response.
Listen. I've been sitting here listening to this bullshit. It's over. Netanyahu's over. His own people are starting to turn against him. The country does not want war. He's only trying to extend his position there by continuing military operations that have all proven, and I say this in front of all you Peckerwoods,
No.
all proven to fail. You have not taken Gaza. You have not destroyed Hamas. You haven't stopped the Houthis from attacking. And do y'all see this picture right here? The baddest Muslim on the planet. Y'all see this picture?
All right, very
It's
good.
way different than 1967, Julicious.
my
There's a
Okay.
thing called
friend, the
hypersonic
baddest
missiles in the
Muslim
internet.
spent the, the, the,
Jesus
the
doesn't
entirety of
say
the war
All
hiding in a
right, hold on
bunker.
one second, guys. Hold on one second. Let me hear from my friend Ariel, and then I'll open it back up. Go ahead, Ariel.
Okay, well, I've got a couple of points for Julicius. That's one,
Oh
and then
no.
1 point to Julian. Yes, Julicius. Yes, I don't see any Israelis walking nicely in Cairo, nor than I see any Egyptians walking nicely in Jerusalem. The thing in the Middle East is the following: if Anwar Sadat, that was ready to sacrifice 1 million, if he was successful in Sinai and go all the way to Tel Aviv, would have done that. But the point of the matter is that they begged for a ceasefire when the Israeli army was in the Ismailia. That's where you're coming to what matters, is when you lose a war, then you ask for a peace treaty. I admire Anwar Sadat. I heard his speech coming to Jerusalem, to the Israeli Knesset, on his own, saying clearly, I come on my own without my colleagues from the Arab nations. But he came after he was defeated, not before. If he was able to move through the whole Sinai and not being stopped after 17 kilometers only within Sinai, the picture would have been completely different, like his predecessor, Jamal Abdel Nasser. That's one
Ariel.
thing.
Ariel.
Secondly, hold on. I want to finish my
When am I
sentence.
going to be able to respond?
When I'm done,
Okay. All right.
Secondly, you said that you get the ballistic missiles. I doubt it because I wonder if they would hit or target Al Aqsa. Me in Tel Aviv, yes, I get the ballistic missiles every day. Not every day. The last one, and that's for Julian. Julian, accumulated number of the Houthis sending
Wait,
missiles to
hold on,
Israel
Ariel. Let
is
Julicious respond because you
okay,
know Julian will pop
okay,
off. So, Julicious, go ahead
okay.
and respond.
So you know that in 1973, immediately after they crossed the Bar-Lev line, there was no real opposition for them to move up Sinai and go into Israel proper. They just stopped on their own. We don't know why. But the most important thing that Sadat wanted to accomplish in the 1973 war was to to go back into Sinai, which he did, and that gave him the legitimacy for his people to allow him to sign that peace treaty. Of course, he got unalived eventually because of that. But to this day, you know very. I don't know if you've been to the Sinai, but you know that Israelis openly walk up and down the Sinai no problem. And I've been to Cairo. I've never had any issues. Nobody stopped me at the border. Nobody stopped me at customs. There was never an
I have
issue.
a question. Are you pro Pally or not pro Pally?
Respond, Dave.
We're trying to figure that out, I think. I'm just kidding. He lives in
Sure. It
Israel.
just doesn't make sense to me. If you're
My
Jewish, you have to
my
be pro
my
Pally.
entire okay. Well, then you must be stupendously ignorant because I said very clearly
Okay, I'm
my
ignorant.
only
Okay.
interest my only interest is in the continued success, vitality, and viability of the state of Israel and safety of the state of Israel. That's my only interest.
I
Where do
don't
you
Yeah, but
get
some
understand
of
people?
your
Gaza
solutions
though.
are
I
very
don't
pro Pally
understand
Dave,
like.
Gaza.
Dave, can I respond to
Go ahead,
Julicius? A
Ariel.
couple of
Quickly, please.
points.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll do it very quickly. Julicius, I've been to Sinai all the way up to the Suez Canal. In the 1973, I was in the Golan Heights fighting, but my friends in Division 401 were fighting in Sinai. Bar-Lev line is on the Suez Canal. Sadat did not stop by himself. Sadat stopped because he was forced to stop, because the second army of the Egyptian army was completely surrendered. Completely. No weapon, no food, no nothing. And our tanks were in Ismailia already. That's where it stopped. That's when they begged for a ceasefire. Thank you.
All
That's
right.
not entirely accurate.
Julicious, back to Poker's question. Do you see how, and I believe this is her first time possibly hearing you or hearing or even being
Yeah.
in here. Do you see how people could think, well, is this guy pro Pally or pro Israel?
Once
Right.
again, I can't I
Pro
can't
Jew.
state
Even
enough.
pro Jew.
I can't state enough how my only interest
You can
is in
sound
the
pro Jew.
continued vitality, viability,
Well, you
and
have your
success
very
and
nice
safety of the
script
state of
there, your
Israel.
scripted response. But the question was, do you
It's not
see?
scripted, it's reality. I live here.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
vote with
I
my
know you're
feet. I can
sad
live
about the
wherever I want to.
Palestinians. You're sad.
Pardon?
You're sad about the Palestinians. I'm sorry for your loss.
I'm not
Oh no.
sad about anybody. Listen. Anybody who attacks us deserves everything that they get. All right?
Facts.
And I'm a Jew, first and foremost, and the Torah commands us to kill anyone who rises up to kill us, to kill them first. We're not a pacifist religion. I'm not a pacifist. I have no sympathy. My
Does it
first
really
and
say that?
primary
It doesn't
concern
say
is
to
my
kill.
people and my
We're
country.
trying to stay safe. We're trying to stay safe. We're not trying to kill people. We're trying to stay safe. We're protecting ourselves.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
war. It's protecting
I
ourselves.
agree. I have
It's not
no
even
issue with that.
war. It's not even war. It's protecting ourselves.
Once again, I have no issue with any of that. My only issue is, in terms of, what are we going to do going forward? What are we going to do to guarantee our ability to function as a state?
You want to know the honest answer to that?
Go ahead, Roach.
Well, yeah, Julius, do you want to know the honest answer to that?
Sure.
Do you think you know what it is?
I'm not a mind reader. Go ahead. Tell me what you think.
No, I mean, I was like trying to get your mind.
No, go ahead, Roach. Just say your solution. Go ahead.
Yeah, to be honest with you, man, in all reality, it would be to eradicate Palestine, to be honest with you, man.
Awesome. What do you think the world's reaction is going to be when we eradicate 5 million people?
I mean, the world could think whatever it's want, but at the end of the day, if it comes down to having a World War III, I mean,
No. But seriously, Roach, what do you think is going to happen?
It doesn't matter what they think. They already
it doesn't matter. You're right.
Hang on. Roach made a good point, and I'd love to address it. What do you think the world's reaction? How do you think Israel is going to be able to trade with other countries?
Well, here's how I see it.
Export our expertise and our knowledge and our technology if we eradicate literally 5 million people.
Okay, so let me reform that, right? Eradicate the bad. I'll say that, right? Because I wasn't really clear. So I'll say that, right?
How do you know who's bad and who isn't?
You got to find out. That's what you got to do.
Anybody that hates the Jews.
That's basically what the IDF is doing right now. That's literally what they're doing, right? But to answer the other question, right? So you got to understand, business will always be anywhere and everywhere, no matter what. Because if that's the case, there would be business in Vietnam, there would be business in Russia, there would be business in China. Every nation in this world has bad history.
We should become a rogue nation.
Asia hates the Jews. Asia doesn't hate the Jews.
Yeah, bro.
We should be a rogue nation, right?
It's not about being rogue, Julius. You got to understand.
Like busting sanctions, not being able to travel anywhere.
The reason why it's so sensitive from a weak mindset, especially a weak mindset in today's society, is because we have the internet. We have TikTok. Literally, that's the only reason why. That's why you have to ask that question. What would the whole world think? Because only the weak mindset. It's
not about what the world will think.
I just want to say one thing, and then I want to hold on, Julian.
You're a dumb American, bro.
Julian, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, please. I just want to say that I am grateful that Trump is the current president, and I'm grateful that Bibi is running the state of Israel, because I don't think Bibi and or Trump make decisions based off what idiots like Julian thinks. Right, so it is what it is. So, Roach, you make sense on what you're saying. Julian, go ahead. You could respond.
Well, see, Dave, when you call me an idiot, I got to clap back, right?
Okay, call me a crackerjack, and we can.
No. I'm gonna show you. I'm going after your intellect.
Hold on, Poker. Go ahead, Julian.
Here's something that none of you Jews like. One, you don't like my profile.
I'm not Jew.
Well, you're a Jew lover. You're a Jew supporter. I don't care what you call yourself.
No, I think he's a realist.
By the way,
how about Zion? Wait, how about Zion
inspires laughter?
How about Zion
inspires laughter?
I'm not white.
I don't care about what religion you say you are. Okay, but at the end of the day, do y'all fucking see this picture? You can't get past the profile picture number one. Shut the fuck up.
When was the last time that guy was
Cracker, shut up, Cracker. I'm talking, Cracker.
I think him and Farrakhan are both.
Mr. Julicious have conceded to something that you guys won't accept.
Except your profile picture makes you laugh.
Mr. Julicious sees the writing on the wall. Mr. Julicious understands.
Who's the guy in your photo?
My friend. Your profile picture makes me laugh.
When a black man starts talking.
All right, let the foundation.
Because you're not making any sense.
Hold on, let him make his point.
Yes, sir.
Julian, take
I'll
off
be
the
very
Farrakhan tie. Just make your point,
I'll
you
be
know, in a
very
concise
quickly.
way.
Until you defeat Hamas and get your people back and
Oh,
take
there it is.
Gaza, you should shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Because
no.
Jesus was a Jew.
the
Jesus
whole
was a
world, shut
Jew.
up, bitch. I'm
No,
talking.
Julian.
I'm
Whoa.
talking, bitch.
This
Poker
guy
I didn't
has
was a
this
interrupt.
guy has
Jew.
Did
no
I
logic.
interrupt your cum catching mouth?
That's Jesus' people.
Okay, I'm gonna say again. No, those are not the children of Israel.
That's
Those are
Jesus'
not the real.
people.
That's the synagogue of Satan. Go read your Bible.
Now you're
This
a
guy doesn't read the
Okay?
Christian.
You know
Bible, bro.
what?
Now you're a
Jesus doesn't
Go
Christian,
read
say
your
Gorilla.
Bible.
people.
Now let me get to the
I would
point.
go to church and
Let
I
me
know
get to
Muslim
the
Jesus
quoting
point,
the
isn't
you
going
Bible.
to
That's
save
always
interrupting
you.
fun.
He's
cracker.
not going to
Sit your
save
ass
you.
down, Karen. I'm
He's
talking
not
right
going to
now.
save.
Hey,
Karen,
gorillas, how about you
Karen,
Karen
shut the
who?
fuck
shut
up
up.
and
Can
answer the
Karen be
question,
a
bro?
Jew?
Okay.
Can
W Hamas. That's
Karen be
all
a
I gotta
Jew?
say.
Oh, W
W
Yeah,
Hamas.
Hamas.
they're
That's
taking
all I
fat L's,
gotta
buddy.
say.
Yeah, what's
Interrupt
left of
that.
Hamas?
Now interrupt
Yeah.
W Hamas. Interrupt
What's
that.
left of Hamas?
I've never met a
Say what?
Jewish Karen.
Say what?
But Poker,
Like
just
what's
to,
left? What's left of
Enough is,
Hamas,
hey,
maybe?
listen, enough is left where they still have your people and you can't get them.
What's left
How
of
about that?
Iran?
You do realize all they have
Left
to
of
do is say
What's
Jesus
Iran.
something.
left?
isn't going
What's
to
left of
save
your
you, honey.
reputation?
What's left of
What's left
Iran,
of
my
what's
friend?
left of
What's left
Haifa?
of Iran's
What's left of
We
reputation?
don't
Haifa,
care about our
Julicious?
What are you
reputation.
talking about? Haifa
Shut up,
is
Karen.
fully there, my
I'm
friend.
on this cracker's neck.
It's
Julicious. What's
Aaron.
left
My
Yeah,
of
first
Haifa?
name's
gorilla.
Aaron.
Karen, shut up, bitch.
You want me to show
That's
you
the third
a
time.
live
Oh,
photo,
so
a
I'm about to
live
say
Aaron,
something
why
feed
are
else.
you
of
This is
calling me
funny
Haifa?
as fuck.
Aaron?
I'll
I don't
wait.
know.
I'll go back on mute and
Why are
let you
you
all right.
calling?
crackers.
Once again, I'm just gonna warn you guys. Okay, my friend Poker is new here. I allow people to say just about anything. Just know that. Okay, it is not. I don't know. Not Snitter coming up 3 or 4 times. That is very rare. What do I?
Well, I'm really worried about Julian. I really hope this isn't impacting the release date of his documentary.
Stop it.
It's really stressful.
Stop it.
I want him to be clear-minded and focused, you know?
Well, I'll bring him up next.
It's always
Julian.
listen. It's always a cave whore who got something stupid to say, but
Wait,
no
why
one
are
could
you
address
talking
my
about
point.
it? Wait, who are you
I was
talking? It doesn't.
anticipating it.
She has nothing fucking to offer but a stupid ass
Who?
female. This one here. Just
Snitch?
call a name.
She's got a
This
lot
is
to offer.
this
What
is
the
how
fuck?
women debate. They call you a name that has nothing to do with
She didn't
shit.
even call you a
She has no
name.
intelligence,
I
bro.
didn't call you a name.
She
I
has
was
the
saying
brain of a goddamn Tweety bird, of a fucking parakeet,
that
bro.
Yeah, but
I can respect that, but like, I was
I
saying I
can.
was
Well, say
concerned
something
that.
intelligent. Challenge my
Well, I was
argument.
concerned that the war was impacting the release date of your documentary.
My documentary is doing well and it's been released, but that's none of your
You know
business.
what?
Well,
I may
I
That's
be
only
none of
saw
your
the
business,
trailer.
bitch.
and my
I was
words don't come out
Why
right. I
can't
have a
why
verbal
can't white
speaking
bitches mind their
problem,
business?
but I am intelligent.
Now, why don't you attack the intellect that I'm displaying right here? Because you can't.
number one
Julicious,
supporter.
shut
I don't
up,
know what you're talking
bitch.
about.
Glad I'm
Julicious,
your
I'm
number
talking to
one
you.
supporter.
Keep the cave bitch quiet while I talk
I'm
to
not going to
Julicious.
talk to you if you call women bitches. I have
No,
nothing to
I'll
say to
call
you.
that woman a bitch.
I don't
Okay?
care who you call a bitch. Don't you
Okay.
have a
You know
mother?
what? Check this out. I'll
Gorilla,
stop
don't you
calling
have
her.
a
Listen,
mother?
I will stop talk. I will even stop addressing the women who are trying to help you out. They're trying to deflect. They're
I
trying to
don't
help
need help.
you out.
I'm
Now
trying to
you
help
said
you.
what's left of
Yeah.
Hamas. What's left of Haifa, bro?
You want me to show you what's
Lie
left
to
of
the
Haifa?
world. Wait, lie to the world and say that the Iranians missed Haifa and didn't attack nothing. Lie to the
Here's
world.
Haifa. Dude, here's Haifa.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there.
Wait, Julian, in
Oh,
your
really? It's all
mind, and
there.
I
Is that why the mayor was begging for peace? See,
wait.
Dude, it's
listen.
all
You're
there,
a
my
Cupid
friend.
stew.
Oh
You're a
Is
no.
Cupid
that is
stew
that why
who
your
still
hero
think,
was hiding out
bro. The world is not
in a
buying your lies
bunker?
anymore, bro. The
But
Is
world
that
Julian,
is
why your
not buying
hero
your
was
lies.
hiding in a bunker?
I want you to know. This is what I want you to
My
know.
friend,
I
is
can
that why
see. I can
why was
see that you
Khamenei
can
hiding out
see
in a bunker?
hiding in a bunker. How do you know where they're at?
We know
Tell us
where
where
he's
your
at.
hostages are. Well, why don't you go get your hostages if
We
you're
are
so
getting
fucking
our
smart?
hostages.
If you're
We are
so
getting our
fucking
hostages.
smart, wait,
If
how
you're
come you
so
haven't
fucking
defeated
smart, why are
Hamas?
you lionizing a guy who ran like a fucking coward
He
when
didn't
the
run.
Israelis attacked?
No,
You
millions
talking
of
just
about
hold on
bitches?
millions
one
of
You know
second,
Jews
both
are
of
running
you.
out of Israel.
Hold
Iran
on
is
one
our
second.
bitch.
Hold on one
For
second.
Iran is your
12 days,
bitch.
we went
Is
to
that
Wait,
why you
hold
beg
Tehran,
on.
for a
I
Iran.
ceasefire?
We bombed
what
the
the fuck
Is
is
shit.
that why
going
you
There
beg
on?
was
for a
no
ceasefire?
resistance from anybody in
Right
Iran.
now, you're fucking
is my microphone not fucking working? The fuck? And Poker, just so you know, I did not drop you, love. And just know, I don't drop people for fighting. It's okay. I have no problem with it. Just know, I just slowly bring people up. And that's that.
Everyone go to the link in my bio. It's supporting Julian's one-way ticket to Iran.
Wait, what is it?
It's supporting Julian's one-way ticket to Iran.
Oh, that's
like
very nice of you,
witch.
Smithers.
Yeah.
Okay, great. But Julicious, I will say this: the craziest thing that I heard was my friend Poker asking you, like, listen, are you more pro-Israel or pro-terrorist? Why do you think that is?
Because we're on a platform that tends to amplify extreme voices, and so you don't hear someone moderate like me very often. Because look at what happens.
You're not moderate. Stop it. You're not.
Dude,
You're not.
Look at what happens. I've had Israelis sit there
A
and say
moderate to me is somebody that's the middle of the road, where 50% of each side kind of agree with and stuff like. You're not moderate.
By the way, this is Haifa.
I wouldn't address that either. Poker Queen. Hold on one second. Poker Queen. I drop everybody about 100 times a morning, so don't get upset. Don't go around the app calling me a racist. Like, I drop everybody at the same time.
I thought it was like TikTok getting mad at me or
No,
something.
not at all, Poker. You're fine. All right. All right. So, Julian, the question I have for you is very simple. In your mind, your like crazy fucked up mind, do you think certain parts of Israel are like nothing but rubble or something? Don't get all choked up.
That's funny.
Lay off the crack pipe.
Oh no, not the crack pipe.
You know what's funny?
Doing it, man.
You know what's funny? They hit the Mossad headquarters.
I'm so sorry, Julian. Just very.
I just showed you, bro. I just showed you from the
chew
Israeli
your food and drink some water. Okay, just the question.
No, I'm done. I'm talking. Why are you interrupting me?
Okay,
are you that afraid?
Do you believe?
Are you that fucking insecure?
I just want a yes or no, please. Do you believe that parts of Israel are nothing but rubble?
Yes.
Okay, and in your mind, if you can, give me a number. How many buildings or houses make up that rubble?
Well, I showed you the statistics on the tax authority and the damages that were reported by Israelis. Over 50,000, over $1 billion worth of damage.
No problem. Not going to fact check that.
Wait. You see the cutoff? You see the cracker?
No. I'm not. I'm
you see the cracker? You asked the question. Let me finish.
Yes, I'm a crackerjack. But
you see the cut, Julicious. You see the writing on the wall.
Julian, that's
you
got
angry at him because he's telling the truth.
Julian,
he's trying to wave the white flag.
No, Julian, I just want. Hold on one second, Poker Love. Hold on one second. Julian, just very directly. I just want a number for an answer. How many buildings or houses are complete rubble in the state of Israel because of the 12-day war? Give me a number. Like
how many buildings are complete rubble?
Yeah, buildings.
How stupid your question is?
Right. Once again,
over $1 billion worth. How about that?
Okay, but do you have a number?
$1.1 billion worth. How about that? Dispute that though.
All right, let's keep it simple.
That's from the Israeli tax authority.
Of course, no problem, Julian.
Am I lying? Wait, am I lying?
Bombed out Mossad.
Can anybody say I'm lying?
Yo, you're doing good, Julian. So let's hold on. Just keep it simple for me. Under 10,000 buildings or houses that are
well over 10,000.
Well over 10,000. Very smart. Okay, great.
Yeah. Now you tell me what's your number.
I got you on record for
now, what is your number? You know more than the Israeli tax authority?
Wait. Just because somebody could make a claim because they had part of
there's 53,000 claims, bro. Over $1 billion of damage in 12 days.
Okay, of course.
Bro, you're talking to a black man who knows how to articulate truth, bro.
Of course, yeah.
I'm not a dummy up here.
You're doing a great
job.
That's
why you don't like me.
Why do you have to say your color?
Can you articulate the truth about
because this is why you align. Y'all don't align. Christians and Jews don't align because of theological reasons. You align because you're both white crackers and you are imposing white supremacy and you're getting your ass kicked.
Julian, this is addressing you.
You're the racist.
All right, hold on, Cracker Jack.
Are we racist?
No, don't worry. Don't focus on that. Go ahead, Julicious. Make your point.
So this is the Mossad headquarters that you guys destroyed? It must
be.
No,
that's a picture. That's a picture that you pulled up on the internet.
Yeah, but that's the Mossad.
Now why don't you pull the tax authority up and the numbers?
No, dude.
No. The question was, what was the damage?
You said that they bombed Mossad headquarters.
They sure did. Can you prove that that's a real picture?
Oh no.
That
You
is a real
expect me to
picture.
believe a lying Jew on
Oh
A
TikTok?
no.
lying Jew.
A
Why is this
lying,
guy?
no
Why is this
good,
guy on,
slimy
man?
piece of shit,
Why is
so-called
this
Jew.
guy
You're
on?
not even a real Jew.
Why is this clown
You're
still
not even a
on?
real Jew.
Well, some people ask the
Why?
same question about
What's
you,
a
You're the
real
Jordan.
synagogue of
Jew?
Yeah.
Satan.
Oh,
Why are you
you're a Jew,
Now,
referring
why
right?
to
don't
You're
you
a
not
pull
a
up the
Christian?
Christian.
damages?
You're not.
Why
You're
don't
a
you
Jew
pull up what
now.
your tax authority says?
Gorilla,
Why
why
is
are
the
you
guy
referring
from
to a
Congo
New
keep
Testament
screaming?
Why
verse?
don't
I don't
I
you?
understand.
forgot
Why
about
don't
that,
you pull
Tal.
up? Why don't you pull up what the tax
Jew
authority
Why
wannabe. He's a
is
says?
the
Jew
fake
wannabe.
black
No, why don't
American
you
keep
pull up? No,
screaming?
you shut up, you
Hey,
Jupid
fake
stew.
black American.
Listen, I'll
Are
slap all of
you
you guys.
from
Oh yeah,
I'll
Congo?
you
slap
are
all
Why
from
of you
Congo. I
cowards
why
when I
forgot
aren't
come
about
you
through
that.
there.
protesting against
Let
the
him
war
I'll
in
slap.
maybe he'll
Congo?
Listen, do
stop.
y'all see this
Maybe he'll
picture though?
stop.
Go protest
Look at
against
my
the war in
profile
Congo.
picture. Look at Look at this man. You see this man?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are
That's
he's
why you'll
When
about to
was
never
the
be
die
last
safe
time he
in
soon.
the
was
Are
Middle.
you
seen in
going to
That's
his
the
public?
new
funeral?
boss of the Middle
Are you
East.
going to his funeral,
That's
Julian?
the new boss of the Middle East.
Are you going to his funeral
That's the
soon?
new boss of the Middle East.
he's a
I
boss.
swear,
Run,
I
you
think he's
You don't
dead.
even
cowards.
have an air
Why
force,
do you want
dude.
his
Now
son
No,
I need
dude, I
you
alive?
to
don't think
show
Why?
he's
the
even
You
alive.
Taliban didn't
can't.
have an Air
Why do you
Force
want his
neither.
son
Did the
alive?
Listen,
did the
he is
fucking
alive
shut up,
like your
shut up.
hairline is alive.
Listen, you're just
Seriously.
here to
Why do you
interrupt, you
wish us
dummy.
unalive?
Did the Taliban have an Air Force? And they're partying on American equipment, you
Do the
Jupid stew.
Taliban have a prime minister
Does
anymore? Do the
Yeah,
listen,
he's
they
a
got
Taliban
American
Taliban
have a?
guy.
equipment. Ran America up out of
He likes
Afghanistan.
the Taliban.
Tell me
The
this. Tell me
Taliban
this.
doesn't
Did the
like
Houthis
you.
have an Air Force, you Jupid stew? Did the
Do the
The
Vietcong have an
Houthis
Taliban
Air
have a
doesn't
Force, you
like
government
Jupid
you.
anymore?
stew? Does
Do
Hamas
the
have an Air
Houthis have a
Force, you
government
Jupid
anymore?
stew? Shut your
He's
Wow.
bitch ass up and get out of the
uneducated.
Middle East, or else we'll
Or else
put you
what?
out of the Middle
Or
East.
else what? Are you gonna come and get me out of
Or
That
else
here?
exactly
scares
what the
us.
fuck is
That
happening.
Listen,
scares us.
Gorilla,
Or else
gorilla.
you
What
listen.
What are you gonna
Or
I
get
else you're
me
gonna
out
be
of the
running
Middle
down
East?
to
I
them tunnels,
Oh,
understand,
that
dodging
scares us.
hypersonic missiles.
Julian, I
Go get your
understand the
hostages
bitter.
and then we'll
I
talk.
understand the
Go
bitterness.
defeat Hamas and
You
I
then we'll
wish us
talk.
understand the
He's not
unalive.
gonna
bitterness
stop
You're
talking.
going to
that
hell.
that you keep cursing out
And fuck
everybody
Bibi
because
Netanyahu.
you are a failed
Definitely
Fuck
sucks.
rapper,
Bibi.
failed director,
He's a
failed
Jew.
Bibi won't be
person,
around long.
living in a shithole that you
Uh,
live. And you
oh.
also a failed
Ad
debater because
hominems.
every
Ad
point that you're
hominems.
making,
Ad
not only
hominems.
that
Ad
you kept
hominems.
saying the same
Where's
stuff
Hamas though?
for the last couple of
How
years,
about
and it's so
W?
fucking boring
Respond to
now.
W
It's
Hamas, bitches.
Whoa.
also always false.
Respond
Yeah.
to
You don't
W
even
Hamas,
say
you
you
Look
Jupid
at
don't
how many
stew,
even
you
likes
say
he has
coward
one
to it.
bitches.
fact.
Wait,
Shout
One
to
wait.
the
Just
fact.
Ayatollah.
Give me
just
one
let him
fact to
speak.
work on.
Shout to
Got
the Ayatollah.
113.
Respond to that.
I'm moving
You
to
see this
Ayatollah
picture?
Khamenei is a
You see
coward.
this picture, you bitches?
Ayatollah Khamenei
Run
is a
your bitch
Guys,
ass
coward.
out of
tell
the
us gonna
Middle
die
East.
soon.
W
Ayatollah
Unalive.
Hamas.
Khamenei is a
I
coward. We all know
said
that.
W
Well,
Hamas.
technically speaking,
I
Hamas
think
does have
it's
a little Air
pathetic
Force.
like your last movie. It's really pathetic like your last movie,
Yeah.
actually.
And I'm in
Technically speaking,
America
I
talking like
technically
I
yeah.
this.
feel
speaking,
bad about
Hamas
the
And
does
I'm
have a
in
little
Ayatollah.
Air
America
Force.
talking like
You
this.
don't know even one
Come
fact
on, crackers, make
about
my
what's going on
day.
here.
What's a cracker?
This guy's ignorant.
Yeah, I'm
For
ignorant.
example,
But
Very
guess
I will
ignorant
what?
give you.
motherfucker.
I will
You
ask you.
haven't defeated Hamas.
I will ask you a
I've
Hey,
simple
defeated
Roach.
question.
women.
Roach,
I
when is
will
the
ask
last
you a
time
simple
America won a
question.
war,
Who is
Roach?
Ismail Haniya?
Somebody
Who is
shed
Ismail
this.
Haniya?
Somebody shed
We've
this
Who
No,
already
is
light
all
he?
on
proved
right,
Ismail
Joe.
nobody
All right,
won a
let's
Hanias.
war
try
in
and make it
college.
more
What are we talking
productive.
about?
Go ahead, Tal, with your question.
Yeah, I will ask him a simple
He
question,
don't
just
have one. Watch this.
knowing
Watch this, everybody.
if he know if
We
and you
won in
don't
Afghanistan, by
let
the
me
way.
This
ask.
is the
Hold
whole
on,
world's
Please
hold
don't let
government.
on.
me
No,
I
talk.
just
This is what they all think.
let the stuttering
guys
bagel eater.
stop, Julian. Tal, ask your question, please.
Yeah. Relax, Mr. Congo. Let me ask you one simple question, just for me to know if you know, just like a basic fact. Who is Ismail Haniya?
Who
Who
is the
is he?
what?
Ismail Haniya. Who is he?
He's probably a martyr. Now,
A
how is
what?
that relevant with your dumb
A
ass?
what? A
Shut your
what?
dumb ass up and let me get on your
Martyr.
A
brothers and
what?
sisters.
הוא אומר שהוא
He's
מת.
probably a martyr with your dumb ass. Now, let me ask you a
But
question.
who was he?
Oh,
Who was
listen,
he?
Dave, you put a dummy on Front Street.
Who was
You
he,
put a dummy
idiot?
on Front
Who
Street,
was
Dave.
he? You keep
All right,
screaming and
Julian, just say
screaming
you don't know.
and saying the
I hope
nonsense
he's
that you
one of the
said.
ones-
You don't know even basic stuff.
I hope he's
basic
one of the
stuff
ones that
about
took your
Hamas.
hostages.
You're saying W Hamas. You don't even say basic
I
stuff
hope
about
he's
them.
a warrior.
You don't know basic stuff
there's-
about
Okay, so
what's
tell us
going
who
on
he
here
is.
for the last couple of years.
Tell us who
you
he
don't
is.
know that we basically eliminated their entire leadership.
Okay. Let me
The
see if I got
entire
a hero
leadership.
cookie.
You don't
Let me
even
see if I
know
got a
that
hero
they
cookie
don't.
for you.
They don't even have troopers to fight
Here's what
against
they do
us.
have.
They just keep
They have
hiding
your hostages.
and hiding.
They
And
have your
you
hostages, don't they?
coming up here,
Okay.
yeah,
No,
they
you're
have our
happy
hostages.
about it.
How
We
many?
get it.
How many of
Julicious
them?
is ready to wave
How
the
many
white
of them?
flag.
How
Happy
many of
about
He's
them
the
they
only
had at the
realistic
beginning,
one
and
up
how
here.
many of them they have now?
I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know because you don't know shit. You
Do you
don't
know
know
where they're
anything.
at?
Maybe you should
Why
move
don't you go get
to
them,
to
Julian,
to
tough
know
guy?
something about Congo
Get your bitch
because you
ass off
don't
of
have
TikTok
Julian, I have
and
a
any
get
question
kind
for
of
some.
you.
idea. The only
Julian, I wish, Julian, you could just have a productive conversation. And I don't know, you get so amped up so quick.
You wish I could have a productive conversation when you got 10 Jupiter stews interrupting. They can't fucking debate, and you know it. And I hope you guys come by and check out me expose to the world that you're not the real children of Israel. Y'all know I will destroy you. This is why none of you took me up for that debate. You come on Dave's live and you hide behind Dave's protection. I will
Julian, who's the
fucking
guy in
destroy
your
you.
photo? Who's the guy in your photo?
The baddest Muslim on the planet.
Has he made any recent statements?
He doesn't need to. He made a statement in 12 days, bitch.
He hasn't
12
made
days
any
he made a
recent
statement,
statements?
bitch.
I'm just
All right,
curious.
Heald said I'm
12
coming up.
days he made a
I was
statement.
Wait,
hoping to
hold
get
on one
his
second.
opinion on
Heald said I'm
this.
gonna put on my camera and come put Julian in his place. Go ahead, Heald, baby.
Julian,
You're
you
lucky I can't
complain.
talk about looks.
You complain. You complain that nobody lets you talk, but the truth is, you don't let
I don't
anybody talk.
complain.
It's like you see, I'm talking now. My
Yeah, but
lips
I
aren't
don't
moving,
complain.
but you keep talking. So nobody gets to say anything, but yet you deflect that back on yourself and say nobody
Okay, well,
lets you
let's talk.
talk.
Let's talk
So,
right now.
so it's really annoying to have any kind of conversation with you
Mhm.
because you never stop talking. It's like talking to a toddler.
We
It's
heard you the
crazy.
first 10 times. So let's talk, me and you right now.
Julian, you think that there's $1 billion of damage going on in Israel?
That's according to the tax authority. Are you saying it's not true?
Whose tax authority? You're crazy.
Israel's tax authority. Have you read it?
There's really not.
Have you
There's
read
really
it?
not. And you know, because you don't see the news here like we see it
I'm
and
asking
see
you a
what's really
question.
going on when you
Are
drive
you
down the
telling me the
street.
tax authority is
You
lying?
drive down the street and like you go all around the country and
No,
like
no, 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 no.
it's cool because our government takes care of us
Okay, you said you
and
wanted to
makes
talk.
sure that, you know, places that are or might be, you know, a little bit dangerous
Yes or
for us,
no? Do you agree with the
that
tax
there is
authority's numbers or
security
not?
there. So when we're going
Oh,
around
she's not
the
saying nothing.
country and we're living here,
Mm-hmm.
we don't need to hear what
Mm-hmm.
you think or what you read. It's so
I'm
irrelevant. It's like
repeating the
the guy
tax
in the corner of
All
the
right,
authority.
let her
street that
finish,
Dave always
Julian.
says, you know, he's like, there's a guy in the corner, you know, next to Trader Joe's, and he's sure that he knows that, you know, the clouds and the amoebas are
You guys are
communicating to
stupid.
tell us what to do. It's like that.
Oh,
Like if
that was
you want to
profound.
have like a real conversation, like ones where we use our frontal lobes as well as
Uh-huh.
our conscious
You
mind,
got a big frontal lobe.
then we want to. I do. I have a big forehead. I know it's a sign of
Okay.
royalty. What can I
She
say?
walked
Oh, go
into
ahead,
that one,
girl.
Dave. Dave, she walked
So
right into that one.
Just stop it,
you,
Julian.
I'm not. I don't need to walk into anything. I stand. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean.
So the tax
And it
authority's a
feels
lie or not?
almost sad for me
Oh,
to
so you want a
see you're
monologue.
pathetic
You don't
up
want a
here and
conversation.
humiliating
Wow,
yourself, and
Gorilla's
you do
losing
it
right
day
now.
after day after day. And Dave keeps bringing you up
Let me
because
wait
it's
till she's fucking
entertainment.
done.
Yeah, Julian, that would be
Do you
wild.
believe in the tax authority numbers or not?
Okay.
Oh my god, bro.
You see, do it yes or no. It's simple.
Actually, I've never looked up the tax
Okay, then,
authority,
bitch,
so
shut
I
up
would
then,
actually
bitch.
have
Then
to
shut
do
up,
that.
bitch,
So
if you don't
how
know what
do
to
I
talk
Not,
find it,
about.
Julian? What
it's
do I
not
You're
really a
do?
wasting our
thing.
fucking time.
No, see that, and then you pinpoint on a false premise and a lie you built on top of the false premise, and you start spewing about how
You're a
brilliant
Jupiter.
you are and how
Give
stupid
me somebody
everybody is.
smart,
But
Dave.
everybody
Gorilla,
isn't
do you
stupid.
have
You're
black
just
fatigue?
building on a false premise to begin with.
I have cracker fatigue. This
No,
cracker right here
no,
that's
you got
talking,
black fatigue,
this
buddy. I ain't
cracker
gonna
that's
I'm
lie.
a
talking,
Ritz, babe. I'm not a cracker,
she said
so.
all of that shit just to say she
Yeah,
doesn't
but
fucking
buddy,
know what
like,
she's
let's be
talking.
for real. Like, you're
Okay,
so
let me ask
ignorant.
you,
Like, you
Roach.
deflect the truth.
Do you believe in the Israeli tax authority numbers in terms of damage? Do you believe in it or not, Roach?
Can I be honest with you? It doesn't regard me because I don't live there, to be honest with you, buddy.
So you don't know.
All
Okay,
right,
what
go to
about you,
Julicious.
Julicious?
Julicious lives there. Go ahead.
I'm just asking if he has a link and how
No,
much
it's very easy to
damage do you
Google.
think How much damage did Iran suffer as a result of the?
We're not talking about Iran, boy. I'm
I'm
talking
just
about.
asking.
I'm answering. See, that's
I'm
another
just
Jew
asking because
deflection.
you don't know.
Gorilla always
That's when I
deflects,
know I
bro.
got you running. It's a Jew deflection, bro.
A
And
Jew
Bro,
you
you've
want
been
to
running the
deflect.
whole
I love it when I
time.
make you. I love it when I make you crackers deflect. Stick
That's
on
I'm
the
not
crazy.
point.
deflecting. I'm
The
asking you a
question
very
was how
simple
much
question.
damage.
What's
Okay.
your source?
I just gave you the Israeli tax authority. Are you
That's not
done?
a source. Do you have a link? Do
Oh,
you have an
wait a minute. Wait a
article?
minute. Wait a minute.
Trust me,
The
bro.
Israeli tax authority is not a source on damages?
You're saying the words Israeli tax authority is inconsequential. Show me the documentation.
Oh, now you want me to show. So now you're calling them
He's got
liars?
no source,
I
bro.
didn't
He's just
call
talking
Wait,
out
anybody
his
a
ass.
liar.
wait,
I'm
wait,
just
wait.
asking you
Is the
for
Israeli
for
tax
the
authority not a
documentation.
source?
I'm looking here for your source. I can't find it.
Where are you looking? All you got
He's
to do.
lying, bro. He's
I'm
Let me
looking
help
lying.
you
all
out.
over the
Let me
internet.
help you out.
Show me your
I
source.
love making you crackers scramble.
The
I
Bro,
love
you
Israeli
it.
got
tax
low IQ. What are you
I
talking
authority is
about?
a
love it, bro.
government. It's a
So are you
government.
telling me
It's
the
a government
Israeli tax
website.
authority is
It's
not
a
a source?
government website, and if you're not in
Shut up, bitch.
Israel,
I
you
already
can't
cooked
get
you.
No,
in.
Julian.
I already
So
Shut
cooked
up
whatever
you.
him.
reason
Stop
as to
interrupting.
why,
Israeli tax authority, Israeli
loser.
tax authority, Israeli tax authority. Do you know what
Is
happened?
the Israeli
Do you
tax
know what
authority not a
happened
reliable source?
after the? Do you know what happened after the 12-day war? The
Is the
shekel went
Israeli
up by. Hang on, gorilla. Come on, we're trying to be polite. The shekel went up 7% against the dollar, and the Israeli stock exchange hit record highs.
Of course it is. Now I'm
Well,
gonna
I
say
mean, those are
again.
facts.
Let me ask you a simple
I can give
question.
you the
He doesn't
stats.
do facts.
Julicious,
His brain
Julicious,
doesn't work.
I can give
Julicious,
you
The
the.
Julicious.
sad thing is, this is
Simple
the
question,
Where's
world
your
we live
link?
in.
Julicious.
This is how
Your
everybody
buddies are
thinks.
trying to interfere and
Sad.
jump in. Julicious, simple question. You don't consider, yes or no, do you consider the Israeli tax authority a source on
Of
damages?
course, of
Of
course.
course. Then
It's a
why would
government
you say it's not a
agency. You
source?
can't get
Shut
into
up,
the
shut up,
website
shut up,
without
young
being
lady with
in
the
Israel.
shut
Hang
up,
You
on.
can't get
pinky in the
in.
brain.
All
You're
I'm asking you
lying.
is show me this. Show me
Such a
where the
liar.
Israel tax authority said that we lost $1 billion in whatever it
Show
was.
some
It
I
was
proof,
looked it
man.
up there. It's
1.1.
not there.
It was
It's not
1.1.
there. It's not there, and you
Just
can't
hang
even
on.
get
Hang
into the
on. Hang
You're a
on.
website from where you
liar.
are.
Hang on.
No,
Heal.
You
you
guys are
can't.
the
Heal.
You
biggest.
can't build on a
Heal.
false premise and think that you're doing something. You're
It's
Heal.
not a
not.
false
Just
premise.
hang on. Just hang on. I
Listen,
asked you
I'll put
to
ten thousand
provide me with
dollars.
the
I'll put
source.
$10,000 on it. You stupid still.
Just provide me the
I'll take
source.
that
Yeah,
bet.
I
you
don't think
saw
you
how quick
have
she
ten
shut
thousand
up.
dollars, by the way.
I'll
But
send you the link,
I'll take
Julicious.
that bet.
I'll send you
Muslims
the
don't
link right
even
now.
like you. You know
Gorilla,
Okay,
show
you
that,
me,
wait.
said
right?
show me
Roach
the
is a
Gorilla.
source,
dummy.
You
Roach
gorilla.
said
says he's going to
10,000.
take the bet.
You got 10
Roach says
bands.
he's
You
going to take
sure?
the. See, he's a dumb cracker. Okay, Roach.
Oh,
No.
here we
You
Let's
go.
said 10
let's
bands,
walk
bro.
through
Gorilla,
this,
where's
Roach.
the source?
No, he's
No,
low
no, no,
hanging
no, no,
fruit.
no, no. Let him cook. Let him cook. You said 10
The
bands, right?
Israeli
The
tax
All
Muslims
authority
right. So
is
don't
the
if I
like
pull
you.
if I
source.
pull your IP, right, and
Yeah,
I'm
I can
cooking my
sit there
money.
and
I'm cooking
No,
my
say
money, all
that
right. And you
You
said
see
it's
how
so
I got
10,000.
easy.
these
The
crackers?
says
Muslims
that
are
you're a
I
used to
got all
it.
of
Julius
these
is ready to
crackers
collect.
scrambling.
No.
Scrambled
I'm gonna get my
crackers.
money. All right.
Which
Because you a
cracker am
man of
I
your word,
talking to
right? No, no,
now?
no. You a man of
That's
your word, right?
Roach.
You smart.
Okay, Roach. Okay,
No,
let's
no,
be
no,
very. I
no.
want to be
Don't just
very
okay,
clear,
Roach.
Roach.
No, no, no. Shut up, shut up. You a
Yo,
man of your
gorilla,
word, right?
where's the source?
I
All
want
Where's
right,
you.
the link?
so Ariel has the numbers: 49K in claims, 39K for building damages, 5K cars, 5K content, 305 million in damages.
I'll be at the front doorstep, but it ain't that money, all
Okay,
right?
so what is your source?
Oh my gosh, bro. Hey, I'm
No,
gonna get
no,
my
you're
money, all
Julicious,
right?
asking me
I
my
I'll
sent
show
you
you
the
the
source.
source
link.
in person. Don't worry about it.
He
Wait,
will
wait, wait, wait.
never.
Listen, I can't tell you how much it turns a black man on to make crackers look stupid.
Why you
Oh,
so
What is
here we
your
soft
go.
now?
source?
Nah, why you
I'm
so
so
soft?
sorry
Melanated.
that your
What is
self
your
Skin color.
source?
You were by
self-respect
the
depends on
What
equator.
tearing
is
other
your
people down.
source?
You were by the
Yeah.
Dave
equator.
says I
We're
can't debate. I
humans.
can't make him
We're
answer it
all
though, Dave.
related.
What is
You
your
can't
source?
debate because
What
every
is
time
your
that you're mistaken,
source?
you're
You're
either
a piece of
yelling
shit,
or
Julian.
cursing. That's the
What is
only
your
thing that you
source?
can do, Julian.
What is your
That's the only
source?
thing
Good
I
that you
gave
morning,
can
you
do.
mine.
Dave.
You're a loser.
Hi, Karen. How
guys, I'm
delicious.
out of here. I'm not going to listen to
Yeah,
this
get your
I
bitch ass out of here. You're
anymore. I
not
love
contributing
you.
nothing. You're
Bye.
not contributing shit anyway.
Yo.
You're a
Anyway,
dumb loser that
Oh
have
yeah,
no
I have the
intelligence at
source.
all to actually
What
debate about
is your?
something.
My source is the
Here's the
Israeli Tax
source.
Authority. My
Yeah,
source is the
here's
Israeli Tax Authority.
here.
What's yours?
Put me on the large screen, please. Here, Israel Tax Authority, right? As you can see, it's gov.il. That's the Israeli government. Israel
Easy
Okay.
Tax
10 bands of
Authority,
my life.
and 49,943 claims,
In the 12-day war?
and totaling 300, just over
In the 12-day war?
305. Yeah, in the 12-day war, dumbass.
Okay, show us the screen. Come on.
305 million shekels. That's that's just under $100 million.
Come closer to the screen.
That's the Israel Tax
Easiest
Authority.
10
I don't know.
bands.
Maybe you don't know how to read. Maybe the
First
little
month.
boat.
What is
Read the
he
title.
actually trying to
Read the
prove?
Know how to
title.
read. Here's the
Shut up,
fucking
Jupiter
source.
Stews. Read
Here's
the title,
the
bro.
fucking source.
No, read the
Here's
title.
the fucking source.
Go beneath that and
data
read the
on the
title.
first month since
Hey,
the start of
Gorilla.
The
Operation
first
Rising
month of
Lion.
what, bro?
Tel Aviv.
The first month of
Tel
what,
Aviv
bro?
is
Your
the
10
city with the
bands is
largest
mine,
number
buddy.
of claims.
The first month since the start of what, bro?
This
Operation
is
what?
how we
Watch how I
behave
Operation
caught
when
this
we
Rising
lose.
crackhead
Lion.
alive.
You are
That's
a
not the
Muslim.
12-day war,
You
you
are a
lying
Muslim.
cracker. Who you
You
think
are
you
a
talking to,
Muslim.
you lying cracker? That's not the
Congratulations, you're a
12-day
Who you
Muslim.
war.
calling a
I just
cracker?
caught this crackhead alive.
Congratulations.
Hey, I want my
Julicious, is
10
that the
bands.
12-day war? Is
I want my
that the
10
12-day
bands,
war,
bro.
bro?
Yeah, I think so. This was
Tell the
published
world you lied.
July
Show the title.
13th,
That's Rising
2025.
Lion, right? Hold on,
Malcolm
bro.
X
Is
knew
that
most of
July
Rising
this.
Lion
He
or
would
is
have
13th,
that the
been. He would
12-day
have been
2025.
war?
kinder.
Is
That was
that
published
Rising
a month
Lion or the
ago.
12-day war? Is that Rising
What do you think
Lion
the
or the
12-day
12-day
war was
war?
called? Oh
Bro,
my
what do
God.
you
What do you
this
think
guy's
this
The
down
was
12-day
low.
published in
war?
Malcolm X was
2025?
friends with the Jews, but he still
Bro,
hated them. But he was
bro,
friends with them. You're not
you're
Hey,
the
Malcolm
biggest
Gorillas.
fucking.
X.
Hold on,
Gorillas, I
let me
want
get
my
my
10
source.
bands, you
Let
heard?
me help you out, bro.
Nah, let me help you out.
I
So
want
I'll
to
give
be
you some
Malcolm
bags.
X.
Get those 10 bands up there, all right?
Julian, don't let nobody talk, that asshole.
Oh,
Tell him,
welcome.
baby.
Hi, babe.
How are you?
I'm okay, getting my twins ready for school.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Easiest 10 bands of my life, host.
Well, listen. Watch how Julian comes back and spews
Oh,
this
host.
bullshit.
Host, I got a question.
Go.
You know that Jewish girl you had up there? You know, I'm just like curious, but like, is that like every every Israeli girl look like? Because I might move to Israel, man. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
all of
Play
the
on,
women
play on.
there.
Wait, which one were you talking about? The beautiful healed or the beautiful Hannah? The blonde or the brunette?
The brunette, the first one.
Uh,
The blonde was the blonde was pretty
Lion
too, but I was talking
she's
about
here
the
in the
12-day
United
war.
States. Go ahead, Julicious. What are you saying?
Operation Rising Lion was the 12-day war. I don't know. I
We
really
thought.
don't know what Little Bo
oh, I
Peep
just already
fucking
did it.
elementary
Well,
school
listen. The longer he
our friend
stays on
Julian went
Coffee
to.
Cup, the more entertaining his answer will be. That's how it goes.
It's
Because
like
he's
so nice and
scrambling
quiet.
right now, trying to find information that he could
I
spew.
found him the information. It's right there in black and white.
Once again, Julicious. It's like the man cannot read. Okay, you
I
can
know
give
he
him
can't.
evidence, and once again, as time goes on, his response to come back, and usually when he's in the wrong, he comes back calling everybody a crackerjack, and he takes personal shots at everybody.
My parents were born in Africa, which is so it's really funny to be called a cracker.
That's why he'd be like, "Shut up, bitch."
Exactly.
Bitch.
That's
His
when you know
parents
Everything.
also
he's
born
wrong.
in Africa, in Congo.
That's
That's
when
his
you know he's
favorite
in the
word.
wrong.
Like, why is that his favorite word? I don't get it.
That I
What is he, a
cannot.
black
Here's what
Hebrew or
he's
a
getting
Nation of
down.
All
Islam?
Take
right,
this.
What
go
is
ahead,
that clown?
crackerjack. Oh wait.
Yeah,
All right,
crackerjack. What was the
intolerance.
12-day war called in Israel? It was called Operation Rising Lion, dumbass. Yeah.
I fucking
All
love
of a
this
sudden,
live.
the
Let
black
me get
Hebrew
his
has
name.
nothing to say.
All right, what do we got, Julian? What are we
Okay,
finding?
first of all, it's all over the internet. I'm just gonna find the
I
source.
pulled up the
Just give us
tax
one.
authority,
No,
What are
which
you
you
is
didn't.
all
No, you
over
didn't.
the
No, you
internet
didn't,
and it's
dumbass.
taking
Hold
you
on.
this
Hold on.
long?
Hold on. First of all, you
you
said
didn't
it
even
wasn't
know
a
that it was
source.
What
called
the
Operation
fuck?
Rising Lion.
Oh, you know why I call y'all crackers? Because you get real nervous when the black man talk. Y'all all
I'm
talk
Right.
like
glad we
I ain't nervous.
protected the
you get
blacks in the
nervous.
black
Hold
civil
on.
rights movement. I'm glad we
No,
protected you. I'm glad it was all for nothing.
we're getting nervous because you are ex-con.
Wait, how is it all over the internet and you can't find it
Civil
that quick?
rights movement. The Jews
I
helped
found it for
you.
you, Guardian. I found it for you, Julian. The tax authority, that's what you cited. Damages were 305 million shekels, which is about $100 million, less than $100 million. And I showed you pictures of Haifa that you said was in rubble, and it's
I
like
love this live. I love this
it
live
was
too
a
much.
live feed of Haifa. The information is there if you want to find it,
Wait,
Julian.
Julian,
You're so fucking
focus,
unhinged.
Julian. Don't get sidetracked. Come back and
Haifa.
embarrass yourself.
We protected him in the civil
Look, Julian's
rights
waving the white
movement.
flag.
We protected them.
Don't drop the stop, Julian.
No,
We
we
didn't
don't.
protect
Gorillas,
him.
gorilla.
That's so sad.
That's a nice white flag you got there,
Yalla,
man.
Julian. Where's your tax authority information?
King Julian.
It's all over the internet.
Julian. All over the internet, but he
King
can't find it.
Julian.
Why would
Maybe he
we have
doesn't know how to use
protected
the
this
internet.
guy?
He's only using the
Yeah,
white flag. That's the only thing he knows
just
how to
drop
use.
that fucking clown. Just drop that lying fucking clown who doesn't even know
Yeah,
that the
he got that
12-day
white flag
operation
ready.
was called
Yeah.
Rising Lion.
I think
He doesn't even know that.
Julian
doesn't know who Ismail
ChatGPT
Haniyeh
is
He's conceited.
basically
All right,
You
let him in
guys are
there.
so. You guys are.
quit his job.
Yeah, he
Go
quit.
ahead, Julian.
Yeah.
Civil
I'm
rights
pulling up the
movement.
Yalla,
actual
Julian.
Hate
person's.
you.
I'm pulling up the actual
Ahora sí,
person.
cabrón.
Hold on, let him talk, please. Go,
He won't
Julian.
save us, but we saved
Listen,
him.
they're so
All you
fucking
can pull up
insecure.
is the tax
They're
I
so
Where's
authority.
the
don't want to hear
source?
from
Pull up the
anybody
fucking
but
Hey,
tax
give me
authority.
Crackerjack.
Showtime.
Stop.
Give me
Go,
show. They're
Julian.
so fucking insecure. They're so mad.
No, Julian,
We're
Pull
go
up
ahead.
the
stronger.
fucking
Where's
tax
the
We're
authority,
way
information?
Julian.
stronger than you'll ever be.
Dave, I bet you I don't get 5 seconds. How much you want to bet, Dave?
Go,
That
Julian.
these crackers can't shut up for 5 seconds. I'm
I'm
getting
gonna
the
mute
name.
myself.
See,
That's
he just did it.
racist.
Now I
Where is
forgot.
the
Let me look at this
source?
guy's name. Let me look at his name again. It's a
What
fucking
if we
hard to
said the
pronounce
N
name.
word? What if we said the N word?
Oh,
Where
no.
is the
I mean,
source,
I could
Julian?
say it. I'm just
Go
not
ahead.
weird like that.
Go ahead and say it right now. 1, 2, 3,
What
go.
if we said I
What are you
can't?
going to do,
My parents
intolerant?
taught me not to.
No.
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
I
up,
can too.
intolerant.
Shit, I don't give
What?
a fuck.
You can say it absolutely, but there's
Julian,
I don't
Julian,
want
consequences.
to
All
stop.
good.
because
It's
it's a
Julian,
all
stop
good.
sin.
deflecting.
It's all
Julian,
good,
stop
bitch ass
deflecting.
nigga. Bitch
Show
ass
me
nigga.
hang
Yeah,
Yeah.
on
you
guys.
can
Hang
say
on
it,
guys.
and so can
Show
everyone
me the
else.
You're not
Israel
allowed.
tax
I wasn't
authority
not allowed to
that
say
you
All
it.
Yeah,
cited.
right.
go ahead and say
Shay.
it.
His name
Show
is
me the
Shay.
Israel tax authority
His
sources
name.
you
Stop. Let
cited,
me.
Shut
Julian.
up, you
No.
bitch. Shut your
You're a
bitch
fucking
ass.
bitch.
You
His
bitch.
name is Shay Aharonovich,
Is
and he's
he
the
is he a
director.
tax authority
He's the
employee?
director of the
Niger,
tax authority.
Niger, Niger.
He's the director of the tax authority.
Uh
Who?
huh.
Okay.
Who?
So
And
so
where's
listen,
his
listen, crackers, crackers.
where's
See,
I'm
the
not
see,
even a
name?
cracker,
Niger,
crackers,
dumbass.
crackers,
What are you
crackers,
talking
Niger,
crackers, crackers,
Niger,
This motherfucker's
crackers.
stupid.
Listen,
Niger,
crackers, listen, crackers.
Niger,
But do you see this
Niger.
picture though? Do you see my
You're
fucking
deflecting.
profile
You're
picture?
deflecting. I'm not going to
I'm
allow
not
him
deflecting. I just gave
to
you the
stop it.
guy's name and the
Okay.
Israeli tax authority.
Okay. So where can I find an article where the numbers that you quoted are quoted by him? And that's when I knew the longer you're on mute, the more fucking crazy and asinine your response is.
On mute, I'm looking for it.
Okay. You
And
just said it was
Dave,
all
aren't
over.
you aren't you the moron that said those hypersonics
Yes. No
empty
problem.
fields?
There we go.
Aren't you the wait, aren't
Deflection
you the
number
dumb fucking
43.
moron
There
that
we
laughed
go.
at me when I said they'd never take Gaza and defeat
Gotcha.
Hamas?
No problem.
Aren't
So,
you that dumb
Julian,
cracker? Yes, you are.
yes.
So hold
Okay.
on.
That's me.
I
So
just gave
go
you the
ahead.
name.
Chop, chop.
His name is Shay Aharonovich. He's the director of the
Mhm.
Israeli Tax Authority.
Okay.
And this is
And
a
where?
direct quote.
Okay. Go ahead.
He said no less than $1.1 billion in 12 days.
Okay.
That's
And
a
where?
direct quote.
No
It's
problem.
all over the internet.
And where can I find that
Tax
direct quote?
authority. No, it's in Calcalist. I found it. And go ahead and read the article.
I unmuted the Crackerjack. All right, here. Let me end showtime. End show. End. All right.
This estimate by
You had
Aharonovich.
to put Showtime just so I could talk with you insecure crackers. I love it though.
All right, my
I
friend,
love it.
you're the one that's insecure. But
Niger.
okay, stop.
You calling me the N word doesn't
That's
bother
not.
me. Like,
Oh no.
That's not the N word. I didn't say it.
you're too pussy to say what you want to say. I say what I want to
I'm not
say.
allowed to say it.
I'm not
An
playing pin the
Israeli
tail
who's
on the donkey.
racist?
I'm playing pin the tail on
Impossible.
the
I
honky.
mean, I could say it, but I choose not to because you
Okay.
can't.
So
You
This
choose
is
not to. I don't.
Aharonovich made
Bro,
an
You know what?
estimate.
That's called having a
Guys,
heart. It's
guys, guys,
wrong.
guys,
you're Israeli. You have no
guys,
heart.
guys.
all right.
Here's
Good.
the thing.
Julicious.
Aharonovich made an estimate, but the estimate wasn't borne out by the data. So at the end of the day, he said, "Oh, it's going to be like billions of dollars." It ended up being $100 million, according to the tax authority that Aharonovich runs. These are the claims that we have. 305 million shekels. Aharonovich was just making an estimate. It wasn't an official tax
You know more
authority
than him.
document. No, dude, I know what the tax authority published. Plain and simple. The tax authority published 4,398 claims, totaling 305 million shekels, which is under $100 million. So
You can read. I just copied and pasted. This is what he said.
dude, I know what he said.
He estimated at no less than 4 billion shekels.
Do you know what?
This is
Do
what
you know
he
what
said.
the word estimate means?
He said no less.
You know what the word estimate means?
Yeah.
Well,
It's an
apparently
educated
not.
guess based on data
Apparently
he has
not.
that you don't have.
The final report.
He's the director
from
of the tax authority. You
the
don't.
final
Julian,
report,
Julian.
according to the tax authority, is what
I
I
love
showed you.
making
You
you
want me to
Jews
show it to you
lie.
again?
All right, so
I love
Julian,
making
can
you
you
guys.
admit that the estimate that guy that you quoted
He
was
thinks we're a fact
that he put out, it was off, correct, Julian?
I don't know that it was off. I know that
Okay,
he. I know
but
that he's.
Here's the Israel
I'm
tax
going.
authority.
I'm quoting. Listen.
Here's the Israel
Don't
tax
attack me.
authority,
Attack
dumbass.
him. I'm
You have
quoting
an
what he
estimate.
said.
I have the fucking numbers. 305 million
And
shekels
Jews lie.
and
You lie about your
49,000
numbers all
claims.
fucking day. Do you lie about your
Dude,
casualties?
it's right there.
Do you
It's
lie?
right
Do you
there.
lie
The
about your
source you
casualties?
cited. Fuckhead, it's the source
Do
Stereotype.
you
you lie
cited.
about your casualties, bro?
I'm using your source. We don't lie about
Stereotype.
our casualties. Of course
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Every single
Okay. Okay.
casualty
Read
that we have
Read the.
is
Sir.
prominently reported
Read
in
the
the
title.
newspapers. Every
Pull it
single
closer. I'll read the
yeah.
title. I'll read the title.
Rising Lion. What do you
Data.
think Rising Lion
No.
is?
Okay. I'll read it, bro. I'll read it.
Dumbass,
I'll
what do
read
you
it.
think Rising Lion is? Look
Wait.
it
Wait.
up.
Wait. 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 Wait.
Look it
Wait.
up
Wait.
on
Wait.
Google.
Wait. Wait, bro. Wait, bro. Wait, bro.
Look
You
it
know
up
what? You
on
know what?
Google.
You know what? You
Rising
know what? Wait.
Lion.
Wait. Did
12-day
you not
war against
say?
Iran.
Didn't you say the tax authority wasn't a
12-day war
source?
against Iran was
Wait,
called
didn't you
Rising
just say that
Lion.
wasn't a source?
No, I
Didn't you
never
just
said
say
that.
that
I
that
said
wasn't a
show me the
source?
source.
This is a
Okay,
baby.
You couldn't
stop.
find it, so I had to
Or
find
was
it
it
for you
Roach?
because you're a
Which
fucking
one of you
dumbass.
crackers?
Here's the
No,
source.
I'm not.
Israel Tax
You're
Authority.
already
You
listen.
can look it
You're
up on
in
the
Israel
website.
trying
Here's
to
the
concede.
URL. Here's the
I'm gonna let him
URL.
finish.
You can look it up yourself. It took me 5 fucking minutes to find your
Iran
bogus
did
source.
nothing. Listen,
305 million. He estimated. Do you know the difference between an estimate and the fucking final
he
report?
Yeah,
said no
This is it.
you
less.
know why? But you
He
know
said
why?
no
You know
less
You know
why?
than a
what an
What?
billion
Julian,
estimate
shut
means,
dollars.
up
you
for a
fucking
second.
ignorant? Why
You
is this
know,
guy even up
you know
here?
why? Because it's very simple. Because the tax authorities haven't even finished to
He
approve
said
and
no.
check
Dumb
all the
fuck.
claims,
Dumb fuck.
all the claims in front of them. So
Okay.
they cannot even estimate what is the damages. The
Of
things that
course.
you're saying
Uh-huh.
are as
I know
usual
Jews can't
fucked
count.
up.
Why can't
I
you
know
just
Jews
write
can't
that?
count.
Well, we
Why can't
do,
Cracker
you just
we
Jews
write
can't
do.
that?
count.
You
That's
like
why we have all
Jews?
the
I
money,
know
right?
cracker
You
Jews
like
gonna line
That's
up.
why
Jews?
we have all the money, you
But I
stupid
tell you
Yahtzee.
what. I tell you.
All right, I'm done with this live. Julian, just another example of you embarrassing the fuck out of yourself. Hannah, I just saw you walk in. You got a compliment from my friend Roach. That boy was ready to move to the state of Israel because you're Jewish and good looking. I had to tell him that you're right here in the States. I did not tell him that you actually have a girlfriend, but it is what it is. All right. All right. Follow this account. I will be back on one of my accounts at some point. Thank you, Poker. It was nice meeting you, love. All right. And Julian, once again, you were embarrassed this morning. You say a lot of dumb shit, and then when questioned or we need proof, you have no clue. No clue. So am I still pro Pally? Jewlicious, whenever pro Pallies are saying WU, not necessarily in here, that's a problem. Yeah, Sharon, you're 100% right, love. All right, I love you all. Behave. I will talk to Jens later on. Be good.